And hello and good morning, everybody. I'm Tom Vasel.
I'm Z Garcia.
Welcome to the final day of the World Series of Board Gaming 2023 in the semifinals. Now, today we got 4 semifinal games, and all of them are happening concurrently. So we're only showing you one of them. The 4 games that are being played, we have Gaia Project, we have Ra, we have Dune Imperium, and we have Arc Nova. Arc Nova is the game we're going to be watching, but the other 3 will be playing at the same time. And at certain points during the stream, Mr. Stephen Bonner is going to come in and let us know how the other games are doing. Mm-hmm. And then sometime in the far future, you'll see the other games maybe being played. They'll be streamed on the World Series of Board Gaming channel.
That's it.
Last night, if you didn't see our stream, we picked the games randomly from a bag and streamed. So the 4 people who are playing today did not enter this contest. Right. They won 4 different things, 4 different games that they played. Although there's some pretty hefty games that they won. This is going to be a big deal here. So they're still starting to set up the game. So before they set up the game, or while they're setting up the game, we're going to jump and introduce you to the competitors today for Arc Nova. Is this quiet? Oh, we're talking? Oh, yeah, I knew we were talking.
Yeah,
all right.
We're clearly speaking still, yes.
All right, folks, well.
These are great videos, by the way. These guys having some fun here, sports style. Mugging, being silly, enjoying their fresh winnings, their rings.
Well, none of these folks have won, have been in the finals before. Mm-hmm. So this is all their first ring that they've won. 2 of them are here for the very first time. And you can see the games that they played. We saw Gaia Project and Great Western Trail. Okay, are we worshiping the ring there? Kiss the ring.
Pretty good.
So Jonathan believes in the magic of the unicorn. Yuka has only played this game once. And in fact, what they do here last night, we finished at 12:30. Mm-hmm. Each of these ring winners was given a copy of the game to study, and almost all of them told me they did not sleep last night. So if anyone falls asleep at the table, that's why. Brass Birmingham, and then the last game here, Michael played Wingspan. So he played the least heavy game.
That's right, yeah. And in fact, we had some folks last night when the games were being decided that seemed very happy to be given some of the heavier games to have fallen into those. I know Gaia Project, there were a couple of those folks who were very happy it was, in fact, Gaia Project they were going to be playing. So, yeah, they love their heavy games here. They know what they're doing.
So if you know anything about Ark Nova, it's a game about building a zoo, and we're going to have some cool things to tell to you and show you in a bit. They're playing the friendly rules, which, as an aside, I never play. But I always, because I think to take that in the game is just very minor, but you can play that way. And so friendly rules just mean on some of the cards there are two different things that can happen, and so you just play the blue bottom of the card. It's the nicer version of the game. Does anyone know what zoo board they're playing on? It looks like it's I can tell you, it's the very beginning board. It's the one they tell you to play when you first start the game.
Which you probably no longer play on either.
No, I do play on this board a lot because I teach the game a lot to people when I play. So this is the board you play on. Because you start, it also makes the game slightly faster because you're starting with a 1 level 3 enclosure and 1 pavilion. Hands are being shaken,
There you go.
exchanged.
Shaked.
Ark Nova is the ultimate tournament game. Alrighty.
Hey, gentlemen, good luck.
One thing about this board is, with this board, you can get more workers easily on this board. It's just kind of a straightforward board. But again, we're on a timetable here, folks, because once this game is done and the other 3 games are done, we're jumping right into the final.
Right.
So, what do you think the final game will be? Make your call now. Too late. All right.
Yeah. No, you're right. Yeah, hopefully it will be a speed game so that actually matters. Oh, he's feeling lucky. That's nice. That's a good shirt.
That's right. Michael didn't have a hotel room because he didn't plan to be here. He thought he would be out of the tournament. He said that, and he kept winning Wingspan despite telling everyone at this table that he was not going to win. Very, very outgoing person. So here we're dealing out the initial cards, which you'll keep 4 of them, and also 2 of the victory condition cards, special mission cards. This is a great design decision in this game that you don't. I love this. I wish more designers did this. You don't have to decide which one to keep until, 20, 30 minutes into the game.
Right.
I wish more games did that. I hate when a game gives you stuff and they're like, choose now.
Yeah, before you know anything of what's going on. I agree. That's a great call. I know a few Stegmaier games do it as well. It's a good call.
All right, let's see what. So we got Predators. We have
the 4 projects.
Do it.
We got some Predators. Oh.
Yeah, well, that's about the same distance as the. This is.
These are mine.
Raphael says, Tom, I can never win Ark Nova. Help me. Well, then you should watch these people, not me. I would have been out first round of this tournament.
Whenever somebody gets here,
Or you would have been attacking everybody.
I don't think you can. Actually, I don't. It's not that I love attacking people. I'm just. So right now.
I mean, verbally.
So right now, what's happening here is they're doing their initial draft of cards. They have 5 action cards in front of them. The animal starts in the slot 1 for everybody, and the other 4 cards are put in there randomly. Mm-hmm. There was a lot of excitement here. People looking at the expansion shown off here.
Speaking of expansions, I thought it was really interesting that the Terraforming Mars contest included Prelude, and the 7 Wonders included Leaders. I was very happy to see that.
Those are generally accepted as expansions everyone should play with.
Right.
I'm actually waiting for them to put 1910 in Ticket to Ride because I feel that way about Ticket to Ride. I will not play Ticket to Ride without 1910.
Right.
Alrighty, so we're still not starting yet because if we had, the cards would be out in the middle in the river there. So last night there was a lot of excitement. People were hoping to get some games. It seemed like most of the people who got in Ark Nova were happy to have done so.
Discards face up. So by default, discards are face up. Most people have.
So it's North America and Africa, right? So when you pick the 4 cards, you're trying to match those cards out in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Discard.
I would have just voted face down for the E.
Yeah, they're hoping for, predators, herbivores, but if, that doesn't work out, then the continent definitely is going to be a a priority there. Matching those up, letting you grab a partner zoo, doubling up on that.
Discard face up or face down.
Yeah, I really, man, every time I see this game, I want to play it. The bonus
Go out there.
ballots,
You want to go out there? I got this.
just leave and come in and be like, guys, can I jump in? Although I don't often play this with 4. I normally play it with 3 these days. Now that my kids like it, I can play it more often. So people are still drafting and picking. We can't see their cards, but they're talking to themselves. Nope, they're showing it to the judge.
Is not okay with the consensus. Don't feel like you have to agree. Just go ahead and say
That's
it,
odd.
and then no unofficial call will be made.
By the way, the expansion is being released at Essen in some small doses next week, and then will be in wide availability over the next couple months. So if you like Ark Nova, get it. I mean, straight up. Water and more. I mean, I love it. But if you like Ark Nova, you've already watched my review.
Of the sponsor card to play it. The other ones are animal cards. There are no association.
This is Yuka's second game of this. I'm rooting for him to win then.
We were watching last night, as Tom said, both streaming and watching them accept their rings and then doing a little acceptance speech, and I immediately had a soft spot for Yuka. He was lovely. He was cordial. He thanked his opponents in the game he won a ring for, and came out from Finland. So, yeah, I immediately was cheering for him as well. So.
Someone asked if the Marine expansion would be in next year. I doubt that. Expansions aren't normally put into these games. Like Dune Imperium does not have its expansions. Expansions are usually only added when people, as a general society, insist that the game is better with them. Like almost everyone who plays with leaders thinks Seven Wonders is better with leaders.
I'll be happy to chat.
Don't be stressed out. Everybody made it here. It's amazing. It's amazing day.
It's my first 2 days.
Well, that's a good sentiment to have.
I've got blitzed, including an Ark Nova. And then like Wingspan, I was like,
Yuka's friend Ole was in the Ticket to Ride final last year, so he brought Yuka along this year, and then he won.
I want to play this like I play with my friends.
Well, he has coffee and water, or is that water that judges? I don't know. Now I'm just talking about weird stuff. All right, folks. What's your favorite animal? Not in this game, but what's your favorite animal in general? The answer should be monkeys. Monkeys are the best. So you're not even arguing with me.
I like a nice chunky capybara myself.
You know, I played a game yesterday where we were eating capybaras. It was a Brazilian game, and they were used for food. What are you supposed to do?
Oh my gosh.
John, what you got?
I have 8 cards. I want to actually maybe turn.
Who is? Okay, so Blake is in the starting spot there, seat 1.
Yeah.
Faces away.
Just a touch. Yeah. I don't want Yuka looking at my cards.
We get Jonathan in seat 2,
Changing
right?
a strategy because he knows 2 cans at once.
They're asking some clarifying questions, getting ready to go.
All right, what we got here, 9:20.
The live stream.
The final today, folks, will be somewhere around 1 o'clock, I would imagine. So come back for that. But
That's why we can't be dropping F-bombs. And there's just one camera up here?
There and there. I can focus on your face. Wide splicing those angles, you know.
Well, in the meantime, Matthias is like, oh, that was a stupid move. He already saw my discards and was like, he already lost.
Yeah. Very jovial. Talking about us. We're very jovial right now.
yeah, well, we'll talk about them now. Oh wait, that's why we're.
That's
we're
the
here.
only thing we're
Sorry.
doing.
Those who can't play, comment.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, I told my
fair.
friends, I was like, hey,
That
do
is
you want
fair.
to find out how bad I'm doing? Watch Dice Tower West. Or do I...
All right, people are giving their favorite animals: penguins, monkeys. Are nobody's favorite animal? No. Have you met children? Dolphins are good. Yeah, that's true. The dolphin show at SeaWorld's fantastic.
Pandas.
So if you guys want to, if you
Lovely
want to, you
pandas.
can, well, you can maybe go under.
So you guys cards at level 5.
Yeah, and there aren't too many.
Jump on that right away.
So just kind of under your thing here is where you
We can snap something off the board, but we still don't even know what's in the middle yet. So once that stuff in the middle shows up, we'll see.
I mean, it depends, but I mean.
Yeah, guys, just keep talking. Don't worry about starting this game up here.
And like 4 to 6
They can't hear me. I don't know
sponsors.
why I'm
Yeah,
saying
5-ish
that.
sponsors.
You're never
Minute,
going to
like-
see someone play 13 sponsors.
I can't say what I always say though when people are going a little slow. I'm like, hey, we're not playing for
And
money,
sometimes people play
I know.
8.
but we are playing for
Right.
money here
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
the winner of this game is guaranteed $1,000 because that's what 4th place gets in the final tournament. But they could win $25,000.
Right.
I would take 1,000.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I will take 1,000 if anyone wants to. Make me feel better.
My wallet.
You don't got
I
enough.
don't have it here.
Look at that ring.
Should we just
You
go
want that? That's the
discard
bracelet.
Yeah. That's the champion's bracelet.
Which, by the way, the champion wore this year when he came back.
I would hope so, absolutely.
Yes, yeah.
The champion from last year, by the way, eliminated, right? You were speaking to the champion from last year, and they were eliminated. I don't know in which game, but they were out
It
some
was
time ago.
That's right, I played
yesterday was their last chance.
Let's just like
Trying to remember
hang
what the
out.
game was that they were eliminated with. I believe it was
Too early in the morning.
Yeah, it is kind of weird. Two
brass.
days,
I think it was brass. Oh, it was brass. I know it was brass.
Intense.
Point being, they're not very good.
Your ring, you have to wear it in your pinky finger. Well,
No, the actual point being, you can definitely, you can practice and get good at these games and win it, even against somebody who is clearly a particularly good player. So, and that's great to see. All these folks are new
All right, here comes the
to
bonus
this
tiles.
level this year. What do we got?
Well, they're going to be picking tiles. By the way, the expansion has some new bonus tiles. Has my favorite bonus tile in the game, which is put out an animal, ignoring 3 of its attributes.
They just didn't say.
sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
All right.
We just realized.
First bonus is
Theoretically, we can see them for
some-
cards we're taking.
Oh no, they haven't flipped them over
no,
yet.
and so they set it up for the live stream, and so I got here and I kind of saw it set up and did not even realize.
3 X's.
Personally, I don't.
You can put a doubler token on a card, and then the first 2, one gives you a level 3 enclosure, and the second one, I can't see what it does, but it's blue, so it's probably good.
We're gonna get there eventually.
No, I probably have it in front of me. Oh, you got a university.
Yeah, so yeah.
Maybe I should look at the sheet in front of me. This is my first time seeing this
You
game.
play a lot.
Really?
I looked at it once, 5 out of 10, I think.
People love it.
Are there name strategies for Arc Nova yet, says chat? I don't know.
Named strategy. See, that's interesting to me because all these games have good strategies, but
I mean, yes.
a named strategy is so well known, so prevalent that folks have now started to call it things like the corn strategy and the whatever strategy.
Heavy games for
I don't know.
since I know. Since I'm
Hopefully there is a capybara strategy. I'd be behind that.
All right, so the initial card's been placed out in the middle. They're going to flip those cards over in a second.
I've gotten a few people from here that I'm going to probably put them all.
They're a very chatty group, which is interesting to me, you know. Of all the finals I've seen, even before, this being one of the more important games being played here this week, they were generally quite quiet, so it's interesting to see them so animated. I think they're probably running on very little sleep
This
and
one is New
just
Zealand with sheep.
Okay, yeah.
I'm being told that people want to get that university quickly. See, this is why I'm not, a great player of the game. I just kind of just grab stuff as I do it. I'm like, I guess I'll get that. Ooh, I'll take that.
next time you should go for the
I
university.
should have a plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The university is a good get early on, Tom. You should know that.
Yeah, you're right. I should know a lot of things. But yeah, I like animals.
Yeah. I think Matthias
This is still one of my favorite themes. You ever play?
the latest
Like,
one.
we have a zoo in Miami. Do you ever go?
His favorite.
And play Arc Nova there? No, I haven't.
Yeah.
I don't think they. I think they might frown upon that, Tom. Well, ideally, somebody might have
Alright.
an early big animal conservation project, so they can get that
You see your hand and you're like,
that fiver there with the university. We'll see.
All right, discard.
Okay, we're seeing the initial
cards.
cards being laid out in the middle there. Is that a guinea pig? That looks like a guinea pig. It also looks like a...
That's a red
red
panda.
fox? A
That's
red
a red
panda.
panda. Yeah,
Do you know a red panda is not a panda?
I know. It's also not red.
where they're coming from.
There's a lot of lies. A lot of lies sometimes in the animal world.
I can make that work.
I've noticed this.
What's that? Is that a capybara?
I think it's...
That's like a giant guinea pig. Look at it.
Oh, I
I would take
Track's
that.
going that way, so
I'm
whatever.
open.
It's not gonna make a difference. If I lose because of that,
The red panda is a nice one, Tom. That's a powerful herbivore right there, but it is a little tough early in the game. You do need a 2 science. It has a 2 science tag. That's going to be tough early on in the game.
I just played my daughter, and she got like 6 science tags really early on.
Wow.
It was a little disgusting. And then she got a card that let her, this is from the expansion, that let her get a discount on donations from science. And then she's like, well, I'm pretty good at this game, which was disgusting. So I grounded her.
What's wrong with you? We're live, you know.
All right.
Blake, what's your money move right off the bat?
Money
All right,
move
first action of the
coming
game.
out, boy.
Seal the deal.
Blake.
Boy.
And he's taking a university. Which one? All right, so that university gives him 1 science tag and moves him up 1 on the reputation level.
The association.
So, folks, if you've never seen this game before, you pick one of those 5 actions. You will then take that action at the level it's at, and then it moves down to number 1.
I'm gonna take this bad boy right here.
What a nice.
And doing exactly what everyone was telling us.
He is the
all to
smartest
do
guy there.
yesterday.
It says reputation, but it shows a hat from college. I always call it the Smirch track.
2 points.
All right, so we're moving up the reputation track. Yellow, 1, 2.
By the way, that association action is always my first action if I can. I just like getting the partner zoos and/or universities.
Natural that I say it, so I'm
Yeah.
I'm gonna
And
say
if
what's
we are
natural.
trying to keep this moving,
Like, I don't mind doing it as you're doing the action. Like,
that might actually be the easiest way.
I just can't particularly help any players.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Blake, what do you feel about that?
That's I'm good with that.
Okay, because then we.
and
Yeah.
as you play it, I might.
Because otherwise we're all.
It's a
gonna
2
analyze
reputation
what
university.
actually
Sorry.
at the end of
I
every
take
turn.
I knew that.
time to take a bit for refreshing, make sure I don't miss anything.
Okay,
But
I
yeah,
am going
Let's be
to.
fair, you were at a 7-hour final table of Gaia project or whatever it was.
that's pretty brutal.
Yeah.
14.5-hour day. Last table every time.
All right, so he's taking in 1 turn.
Yeah, he's on his way to having the 3 reputation, that nice magic number for some of the key sponsor cards there, Aquarium being one of them, a few others.
Well, counts for something.
Where's our chest?
There we go, moving up on the break.
So he took the guinea pig. That's great. You know, one thing that's funny about Arc Nova is when you play it, at the beginning, we're always making fun of everybody's zoos. You're like, my zoo is a guinea pig.
Yeah,
I would not go to a guinea pig zoo.
I would. They resemble capybaras.
You would not have liked the game I played yesterday with the eating the capybaras. You wouldn't have liked the game anyway because it
Petting zoo animal.
was
The
incredibly.
first one you play is worth 3, the second
Okay.
one's worth 6, and the third one's worth 9.
Incredibly okay, is something I strive for.
I can reveal this card because that means I pass.
Oh, yeah, it's true. He's probably building the petting zoo.
Yeah, we rolling with on your turn. You can undo anything as long as nothing's been revealed and nobody else has made a decision.
That's good for me.
That's the BGA rules at least. I hate that all games on BGA don't let you just be like, I want to start over. That was a bad
I missed the
choice."
action he picked there.
You get $3 because you.
Oh,
played it.
sponsors.
It triggers itself too.
It triggers itself.
Okay,
thanks.
What sponsor card is he playing? Or did he already play it and I
I'm
missed
gonna
it?
remind
Oh,
you
he put
guys.
it out next to him.
Yeah.
I see it there.
If you guys get fed up with someone reminding, just tell me.
Well,
Another
I mean, it's
association action. Pick.
And that's a random thing to know. And if she can't chip in,
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. The worse he does, the better it is for the rest
Yeah,
of us.
but
But
I don't find it's fair.
no, yeah. I mean,
I like that they're saying their stuff out loud.
I know.
Some of these games have been incredibly quiet.
Like I said, they're being very jovial, very talkative. It's a good vibe so far. Again, they just started. It might get a little more serious later on, but right now it's just a friendly game of Arc Nova around the kitchen table with a nicely branded table from Game Theory. But you know, if this is your kitchen, I'm happy to come.
All 4 games are being played in the same room here, folks. So you'll see a little bit of the other games behind them. So they're all being played. I don't know which game will finish first. I'm assuming Ra will finish first, and I'm assuming Gaia Project will finish last. But
Right.
you never know.
So yeah, the ornithologist was the one that was taken there, and fun fact, it's a picture of Elizabeth Hargrave, designer of Wingspan, in the on the card there.
Really? I
Yeah.
never knew that.
Really? You should play Arc Nova. It's great.
Yeah, I didn't know that she was in the card. Well, there you go. I guess that makes a lot of sense. This is a crossover moment. When you play that card, you have to go play a copy of Wingspan.
Right. And depending on how
Then
well
the
you do
winner
there,
keeps the card.
right,
No one ever takes my ideas.
it's terrible.
turns early, like that would be very unfortunate.
I agree.
All right, gentlemen.
I'm noticing here that at least some of them are wearing their rings.
It's an intimidation factor, but not at this table.
Not at this table. They all have one.
I'm like, I got time.
Well, let's see. The- Now, when we were doing the rings last night, the person who won Terraforming Mars would have liked to be in this game because there are some similarities between them, I think.
Mm-hmm.
All right, building that zoo up there.
Level 2, please.
X marks the spot. So if you've never played this before, you can spend X's to increase the number of your action.
1, 2, 3, 4. Payment. Gonna place this right here. That should give me an X bonus.
Actually, no.
Gain, pay.
Yes.
Slide down.
Gerbils?
Gain this. Get rid of this. And that's my turn. I don't think anything fun after that happens.
Actually, we're not foreshadowing anything for the finale because the finale could be anything. We have no idea. The finale cannot be one of these 4 games. We know that. The finale will not be Ark Nova, will not be Dune Imperium, it will not be Ra, will not be Gaia Project. And it will not be one of the 4 games of the 4 people who won their initial game.
Right.
So those are 8 games that are out. Then they will have an opportunity to veto up to 4 more games, and then we'll draw from the remaining
The only
games.
thing I can't help you on.
All right, folks, this is the final day here. And me and Z aren't going to hog the limelight the entire time. So we're going to be switching in and out with various commentators. But who could replace you?
All right.
Maybe the designer of the game is the only person I can think of who would be more knowledgeable about this game than I am myself. I mean, I'm dropping fire.
I
talked about
realize that.
capybaras. I mentioned how there are zoos. I mean, I really know my stuff, is what I'm saying.
You do, but let's just see if the designer knows anything about the game. So we're going to switch Z out for
If you don't put it in there, it'll fit in a regular.
the designer. Let's get going.
And the
Yeah,
birds
let's
out.
do it. Let's switch it out.
Many of the birds
Matthias.
want a similar thing, but
It's
it'll
birds
just
and
Wigge.
reptiles. They have special enclosures.
Come on in here.
Okay, so
It
this
can
takes
be anywhere.
And just so you
There's
know,
applause
the
now.
water requirement, and you place me in the reptile den. The reptile then has to touch water as well, or rock. Okay, just so you know, because I didn't know that.
I did not know that.
As a heads up to the tech team,
Hey there.
internet's out on
I was
this.
like, I'll put my. There's a bug. My reptile's not going into
Yeah. I was like, well, I'm
All
glad I
right.
learned that before I sat down at the table. Then,
First of all, welcome here.
the reptiles.
Now, I want everyone to realize you played in this
Yes, I
in
did.
this tournament, but you did not make it all the way to the end.
No, I lost to the ring winner in the second round actually, but yeah, he was quite an experienced guy with the game, and it was a great match. And yeah, he took the ring home. So I didn't lie when I say you have to beat me to win the ring in Ark Nova. Yes.
Was it a fun game though? You had a good
Yeah,
time?
it was. I think
Were
I
you
was
second?
closer. Yeah. It was a close game.
Break for.
So how long did it take to design this game?
Oh, like 2.5 years, and then later on with the publisher another 1.5 years. So in total, like 4 years.
That's it.
All right, so what do you think about the starting setup here? We're looking at the 4 conservation projects, and what should people be trying to do here?
That's nice.
So basically, we are playing Mac A here. So you have like
You're finished for sure.
2 ways, I think. You want to build very fast across the map to get the extra 10 money and to worker on the other side of the spot. This is one way. So any sponsor card with extra building is really nice on this map because it helps you move along and get your worker within the first break.
All right, gentlemen.
Another nice strategy is opening with the 2 reputation university, which the starting player, which is Blake, I think, did, and this is why he built up there, because with the double reputation and the placement boni on the top there, you get another double reputation, which is only on the A and 0 maps, so you are rushing to 5 in total, and then you can upgrade your first card. So it's just with 5 reputation you can upgrade your first card, and this is why he built up.
If you're playing a game right now, this game here,
Yeah.
which card would you upgrade first?
And don't forget your 2 tickets for the factory.
It always depends on your hand, I would say. So
No, that's
you have to see my hand to answer this question. But generally speaking, build is really good to upgrade on this map because the placement boni are especially great. Yeah, this is a map meant for beginners or to help level out some experience differences between players. So we put some really spicy boni on this map, which is namely the extra worker I already talked about, and the 2 placement boni of double reputation on this map. And so you want to grab them, and upgrading build helps because you can like build a snake, yeah, with the 2 size and 3 ones. You can basically jump across the map.
Good to slide.
Yeah, that goes good.
Slide for sure.
Someone asked in the chat, was the theme always zoo building from the very beginning?
Rock, you already gave him my
It was a starting point to say, okay, I don't know any zoo games for grown-ups, and I wanted one, so
yeah,
I started from there. So it's not pasted on in this case. I mean, it's still a Euro game. We had to abstract many things, but yeah, I think the people who like it get the immersion of building a zoo. Most of them.
No.
All right, so we see one partner zoo has been built, Africa. We're seeing another enclosure being built right now. It's hard to see the animals in the middle. Is there anything in the middle that you would want to build? Anything look good to you? That buffalo looks like it would be hard to get out early.
Yeah, this is a late game card, and I mean, I think the conservation project is out, so there will probably be a lot of America icons, and itself it has 2, so it would help reaching the top spot. But still, it's expensive, and I wouldn't too much focus on it right now.
What about the tortoise right above it? That's also expensive too.
Yeah,
though, right?
it's even more expensive, and you already need like with the bison, it has a triple requirement, so it's tough. Yeah, I would concentrate on rushing to the other side of the board maybe and get my dips on the workers, so I can make the most use out of it.
All of a sudden I want to play.
So we played this map
I know.
also, and
Like
I
Pink
had
Man,
very good
activate my
time
pink
with
power.
the
They're gonna play their
archaeologists.
bears.
Which basically doubles your buildings you can play.
For an X.
Oh, okay, sorry, the
Second
engineer
countdown.
I meant, not the archaeologist. And the side entrance should be banned on this map. I think they are not in the mix here because they give very good options to be able to pick up the extra worker within like 2 plays. Yeah.
Break for 2 first.
What's your favorite animal? Not from the set, just in life.
Oh, in general, maybe the Black Panther. So, how is the game state going?
We're not trolling how terrible you are. Do not listen to these people. We are. I actually, in all seriousness, I never make fun of these guys because any one of them would tear me apart in a game.
Oh, I absolutely told my friends. I was like, by the way, if you want to see the professionals troll how terrible I am, you should watch the live stream right now.
You don't have to discard one of those. If you have cards in your hand, you can also discard from your hand.
Yeah, you can mix it. You can mix
it's
it.
one of
It's a
anything.
mix and
All right. Well, this is
and
the
shout
most
out to,
talking in any game we've done so far.
Yeah, they're really
I'm
talking.
okay.
But-
I'm okay with.
50 people watching.
So now, what's your
Right
favorite
now.
animal in
They're,
this game?
Oh, in this
Max and
game.
Leo.
We're almost famous. We don't even have like.
I don't think I have like the favorite animal I would always rush to, but I really like to play the pelican. Yeah, it's the bird which with the extra action of building.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure my fiance is at work right now, totally freaking live streaming this on like her computer to be like.
Well, that's
"Yeah, I
interesting.
wonder how he's doing.
He's building a 1 with a level 4 action. I don't know a lot about the game. That just seems like a waste.
And my bad.
it's
you
like
just drew
So
3
the build was
discard
in spot 4, but he built a level 1.
Yeah, sure, but if you only need 1, but okay.
So why not build a? Well, I guess money.
I think he will play wants to play 2 animals in like 2 turns, and then
I will put this right
yeah.
there.
So basically, with this move, he got 3 extra money.
Thank you so much.
Because it's built on the 5 money spot, so he most likely wants to play 2 animals.
Thank you. Please tell me that every time.
With when his action card arrives there. So that might be the reason. Otherwise, of course, you always want to maximize the outcome of your actions. Yeah. But I think spending too much money on empty enclosures you don't get filled early on is not a trap, but it leads to not having enough money soon, and this can be problematic. Yeah. So this is I'm observing the game state. It's interesting, but talking about the chattiness of the people in general, the tournament had a nice flair to it, with fair opponents, nice people, and talking. So I'm not that surprised. Yeah.
Well, They are playing. I'm pretty impressed with how they're playing pretty quickly, moving around this. Now, we were talking earlier. You were telling me, I was listening to you talk about how many times the break happens. And you said it was like 5 to 6 per game.
No less. They won't break 6 times, I think, on this map, probably.
We don't want to have to put him on.
So if you're breaking more than that, you're playing poorly?
No.
I'm just asking for a friend.
No. No, not necessarily. I mean, it all depends in this game. And but talking again about the nice extra placement and money boni on this map. So you basically start with a time warp on this map because you already have this resize enclosure built, and so you have an action when to build the enclosure. So it's already you already have like a jump start. It's like using Prelude, if you will.
Actually, I'm going to take
So. Yeah,
I'm waiting for that. Arc Nova Prelude.
No, I just want to build that one. That's it. Yeah, this is.
So I would predict like five breaks.
All right.
On this. Maybe they even get 4, but so I talked to most of them, and I'm not sure how familiar they all are with the game.
I'll leave it there for now.
Yeah, so Blake just built a kiosk to get 2 reputation, lets him flip a card. I love seeing people flip cards. It's whenever I teach the game, I don't even tell people the cards can be flipped, and then it blows their mind.
Yes, that's my
such a cool thing.
That's my most the most joyful moment when explaining the game, and then I do it at the very last. So when I think I grasp everything, and then you can also upgrade them and the card gets better. It's always
he upgraded build, which is what you said.
yeah.
So
and he went to the double reputation spot. So you see he knows he has a plan on this, and also he needed that X token, which is under the 2-size building for his baboon rock over there. So otherwise, I think he would have gone to the right but he couldn't because of the X token.
Yes, it's
But
actually
the baboon rock is a power 6 sponsor card, and you usually need an X token to play it. So
All right, team. I'm looking good right here, so let's pass that.
what ammo did he just build there?
oh, it's a deer. Oh, this is. Did he already use his worker? No, this is for me. This is signaling a release to the wild move, because look at it. He has the association card on level 5. He still has his worker. He plays the deer, which usually goes. Oh, he has 2. It's even better.
No, you can keep going.
He started where?
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
So there are cards.
So they go into the same enclosure because they are flock animals.
You are down here, they don't let you.
Yeah, and so if he releases one of them, it will flip the enclosure, even though the other one is still there. So this is a really would be a really nice starting move over there,
Just so.
because it gives him 4 conservation points, releases the enclosure. That would be, and it's signaling it because he still hasn't used his worker there. So you can read a lot of things out of just watching what the players do if you are like a few hundred.
Exactly what I was thinking. I was like, yes.
I talked about Andrew, the guy who won the ring in Arc Nova. He's nuts. This guy has played over 1,000 games on BGA of only Arc Nova, and it was released only 4 months ago. So he's the real expert in it. And I think I had a pretty good read on him, what cards he had, but
You can see some of the cards there, the reindeer and the red deer, the
it's
flock
basically the
ability.
same. Yes, it's basically the same card with different tags. And so my suggestion would be he has one of the release projects in his hand and will do it as his next move. So
when, again, we need to know how to play the game better. When you're building enclosures, is your goal to spread out as quick and get as many of the bonuses?
on this map, yes.
On this map?
Yes.
You're in your first game.
On this map, yes, it is.
I was here with the guy who was not super prepared, but he was like,
if you cover
at
the
the end,
five,
I lost it.
game 5.
Yeah.
So and
who was it? Was it
probably
Mitch?
on
Yeah,
the ice cream parlor map, it's also one of my usually goals to spread out across the map as fast as you can, because this is the map where you get the extra money if you have
competitors here.
gotten all the pavilion the kiosk placement bonus.
So the question, the action he just took, where he broke for $5,
Yes.
is that...
I think Mitch was third.
I always feel like that action feels like I'm not taking a great action. It's not a lot of money.
Yes. Um, no, it's often the better move. Yeah, it can be two reasons to do it. Maybe he still needs money to play his 2 animals. That might be a reason. He had to get rid of the card in the 5 slot because it was blocking his animals from. So he wants to play 2, so he needs it in the spot 5, and yeah, and sometimes your hand says, okay, I want a fast round. Yeah, maybe the others get going fast. So it's not good for Jonathan that he did this because he wants to release an animal, and so he needs more time. He probably will pick up a second worker then, and he doesn't want a fast break. He wants a long first turn. So it can be a really good strategic move.
I'm attempting to do it though. I'd rather do it now and get the X.
Down and also trying to go left to right. It will make my
What?
Well, if you're the person who causes the break, you get an X, right?
No, yes, that's right.
As your shirt says.
Yeah.
But he had to get rid of the card now because he wants to play 2 animals
Rescue Rangers now.
in his next. So
And
he couldn't wait for it. He could take an X token if he didn't want to have a fast round or don't need the money. But then usually it's better to just grab the
And then I
5.
find out it's live streamed, and I'm like,
Now, we're playing the friendly version. Is that the version you play, or do you play,
You play a lot of Ark Nova.
or do you play both when you play the game? Do you play the friendly versions, or do you play?
Oh, I don't usually play the friendly version because
Both. I do both. I have Ark
I
Nova.
think it's fine. So it's fun. I really don't like aggressive take that effects in games myself. So I designed it in this game that you don't choose. This is my biggest problem with it. Like in other games that do it, that you choose your opponent, and it's not always based on game state or other things. And in this game, it says who is bitten or poisoned.
So blue is Jonathan. Jonathan seems to be doing a pretty good start here. He has the most appeal in his zoo. No one has got any conservation yet. Let's see what animals he plays here.
Let's see.
who we on Blake?
Yep.
Cool.
I'm actually just.
You think Jonathan has a release program?
Yes,
Play animals.
it's signaling it.
I am.
For new players, that's always a struggle to explain that because they think releasing an animal is you lose the appeal,
Right here.
the animal goes out.
So yeah, it's all right. But if you do the math, you always end up with the positive points, and you got to free your enclosure, and most importantly, you get one of the boni from the left side. Oh,
What animals did he play there? What animal?
Deck.
It's
that
the
rabbit?
lizard that the card, I think.
Okay.
So it's not the animal you want in this setup because it doesn't fit any of the 4 goals. But you have to stick to what you get, and yeah,
Now this game is available to play on Board Game Arena.
it is.
Incidentally, Board Game Arena is sponsoring this. In fact, all the first and second places got years free to play on Board Game Arena. They're one of the official sponsors. They are the actual official sponsor of the semifinals. On that note, some people are like, I want to watch all the semifinals. Like we said, they'll be up later. But we're streaming this live. It is almost impossible to stream 4 simultaneous things live. Streaming one thing live has taken the work of 200 people. When I mean 200 people, mostly Chris. But there's a lot of work.
Here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
didn't
distracted us
notice.
from the game.
Sorry to interrupt. It's even better. He doesn't need to release it. The base conservation project Herbiverse is out here. So with the double herbivore move, he already can put his marker on the base conservation project. See, I didn't even know.
What did he take? Did he take the worker?
No,
he flipped the card.
He did take the other special of this map, which is the extra conservation point as an income bonus, which is only available on the beginner maps. And this is really strong, especially since he will get first dips on those nice boni probably because of it. I mean, releasing the release card would be even better because he would get the university right now.
Well, maybe he doesn't have it then.
Yeah, the
So probably
I
he
saw on this
doesn't,
map, I'm like, I'll
or
start that
he
instead of
is
rushing. Something else.
confident and
then matching with that.
Yeah. And then to be honest, the polar bear exhibit. I saw the shape here. I hadn't taken time to actually see. I was like, I'm gonna put it there right now.
You could have put it from where the end of that up to the X.
Yeah, but
so the other way to put it.
You're trying to save that space.
So
for something.
many times if you can support a project that fast,
the X could have helped me. You're right.
you people take the worker, but we already had like a break 5, so there's a pretty
Red gets
high
6 tickets.
chance that he can't get use of the worker, so he made a safe bet there and took the conservation point, I think. He could though take the worker from the board instead of the upgrade. It's a risky move, and I don't know. Wouldn't say it's naturally the better move, especially since.
Complete this animal before you.
Read the rest of that.
Yeah, so I can put kiosk or.
Now, here I have some questions because I need to learn about this game. Now, the kiosks and the pavilions.
Yes.
Are they better to build late game or early game?
No, so you don't. So basically, when you want the kiosk early game because they make money, so you pretty much want them as fast as you can if you have the ability to build them, and later on the pavilions are better because the money is worth less later in the game. Obviously, when you have more of it, it gets less attractive. So the extra point is better with the pavilions.
And we have to wait till this whole turn's done.
Oh yes, wait for
Now, you guys 2 African animals, so he's going for that other conservation project. Let me ask you this: on the conservation track, when you get to that first spot and you can flip a card or take a worker, I have never in my life taken a worker.
Yeah, that's what I talked about earlier. He could have done it maybe this time because
Still so good to flip a card.
yeah, it is, and like I said, built on this map, which he upgraded, like Blake also did, is especially good because it allows you to very easily go across the map to grab this extra worker anyway. So maybe this is just a better play because yeah, sure, he will get a worker there through upgrading, but he has no money yet. So now he's into the I want to break game.
See, legal board state.
Someone's asking of the other 3 games in the semifinals, which is your favorite? So there's Ra, there is Gaia Project, and June Imperial.
Play with your friends because you were. Do you see how that's an octagon that's like red with yellow?
Yeah.
You can't do that if they're behind that, so you can't pick.
Yeah,
up
they are quite different games, right?
Okay, I'm gonna.
But
I'm going to.
as a big fan, and I have to go with Feuerland here, so I would say Gaia Project. Yeah. No, I really like the terraforming Mars also. So no, Terra Mystica, the predecessor to Gaia Project, I like really much, and so I would go with Gaia Project.
I'm a generous.
Mine is probably Ra, although Dune Imperium, it's a toss-up for me between those 2. I can tell you it's not Gaia Project. I like Gaia Project, but it is a hefty one.
Ra, I played Ra here for the first time yesterday. It's the only game of the Ring events I don't have in my collection because I don't know why. It's great. I had a great time playing it here with the people, and probably will join my collection soon.
So what's a posturing bird here that's been played?
It gives extra keys. It's generally the flamingo is a really nice starting animal as well because it gives you a pavilion or a kiosk, and as we talked about it, especially at the beginning, the kiosk is great because it gives you extra income. On this map, you already start with the kiosk, so you probably might get a pavilion there to get some extra money.
All right, real quick here, folks. If you notice here, they're playing on this fantastic table here, and this is a Game Theory tables. They're one of the sponsors. Game Theory tables are pretty awesome. We want to show you a little bit about them, and we'll be back in just a few seconds.
So we hope that you're enjoying the live stream coverage of the World Series of Board Gaming 2023 of the WSBG. And here's what we're doing for attendees and now for you, the live stream viewer. Scan this QR code and we're offering 20% off of our entire catalog for this event only. Act out because we close it October 5th, and hopefully you too can get your very own WSBG custom table.
Commented.
And we're back.
I am broke. Took all my money.
Well, we only got to get 4, and we can all get some money.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so
'Cause you.
I can't tell at this point who's winning, but I would.
I mean,
It looks
okay,
like
that's a pile of one.
blue is winning, right? Jonathan, because he's the farthest on the conservation track.
You got a lot of money for birds.
Yeah, okay. So no, I think the start from Jonathan was really great, as you could have already supported the conservation
He's slow
project.
playing the fact he's actually the number 2 player.
So looking at Michael here, he used his money to play both animals. So he needed to break for to play both of these animals. He has 2 left. So maybe this was the reason he did it
Oh,
also.
really? So like when it first came out, you were like, check it out. Yeah, this game hit the hotness so fast. It's been so popular.
We have so many games to play, and this was like on the top of the list all the time, but it's just hard to maneuver because.
So I'm pretty new to it with the chat on the side. So if I don't see that right away, it's because it's something new for me here.
Yeah. Thank you, chat. Thank you, everyone, for showing up, watching this live. We're going to be keeping you updated with everything that's going on. This is, like I said, there are 4 different games being played. So,
I got 3.
4.
Don't count that one.
Yeah, 4.
Yeah, there's always games.
So,
I'm actually really
Tom, he's
looking forward
on
to
up
this
to
expansion.
the
I was kinda
up to
hoping
the
he was gonna have
Americas.
this expansion like here, just like a small print run, and I was really sad he didn't.
I'm gonna do break 2 and snap the
Oh my god!
American bison.
Of course.
Can I see it?
Yeah. It's a fabulous one for all them Africans.
Yep.
Definitely.
all right. So are they in the middle of a break right now?
No, they are
No,
not.
they're not there yet.
The players, Jonathan could not break. I think Blake had the
You
opportunity.
think that's going to happen
to.
soon?
No, yeah, the break is going.
Yeah,
going
once
to
we
end
hit
soon.
that
It's-
break, folks, while they switch everything in and out, we'll take a break and show you what's going on in the other games. So that should happen soon here. So someone did take the buffalo.
Yeah, like I said,
Steven,
it's your plan.
Jonathan took it.
And it's great, even especially because okay, he already supported the project, but he keeps it from others getting it. And
Have you done that? Have you taken a card just so someone else won't get it?
sure,
Do you feel bad about that?
no,
I would.
No, it's part of the game.
I'm
If you play
trying to make you
competitive,
feel bad about it.
no chance. Try it. No, it's part of the game. I mean, you play if you play it competitively, and those guys are, you're competing for.
I don't know what's happening at the other
25,000.
tables, but
It doesn't quite fit the way you
Ooh,
want it
this
to.
is great.
what is?
The Yuka is playing the hyena compound, which fits nicely on the map to get him this extra worker, but no, it's the wrong. It's the wrong side. Okay, but he gets. But it's like I said, those sponsor cards which gives an extra building on these maps are extremely good because it helps make the distance over the map pretty easily without upgrading your build card. And probably the money is even better because the break is coming so soon. You probably wouldn't be able to use this worker anyways.
All righty, well, while he's building that, here's what we're going to do here, folks. We'll be back to this game in a second. You're not going to miss much. We're going to jump to Mr. Stephen Bonacker, and he's going to tell us what's going on in the other 3 semifinals that are being played right now. Here he is, Mr. Bonacker.
Hey, thank you, Tom, Matthias. Great commentary on the live stream game of Ark Nova. Wonderful to have both Tom and the designer, right, doing that. That's incredible. We have 3 other games being played here. It's probably been mentioned. It's Gaia Project, it's Ra, and Dune Imperium. All of these are semifinal games. Winner of each one of these, plus Ark Nova, goes to the finals. And the current score, it's kind of early in Gaia Project. You start with 10, and the high score is 10. So it's Michael Manched from the Netherlands with 9 at the moment. Vlado Baron, the Splendor winner from Colorado with 10. William Spear from Illinois, Ticket to Ride winner with 8. and Angela Tao from Canada with 10 points, very early, as we said. In Ra, they finished the first round just recently. I watched that first round finish. Andrew Law, the Arc Nova winner, is at 7 points. PJ Marymay from California, the Cascadia winner, with 1 point. Bryant Brownwell, the Patchwork winner from Oregon with 8 points. And Levi Moreno from Texas, the two-time champion in Terraforming Mars both this year and last year with 1 point. Over the Dune Imperium table, David Meredith from Kentucky, the 2022 Ticket to Ride winner, the 2023 Raw winner, he's got 2 points. Alec Shue from Las Vegas, the Acquire winner with 2 points. Scott Kushner from New Jersey with 1 point. And Scott Leader from Colorado, the Azul winner with 3 points. There's going to be a lot more. I'll be back later when the games progress a little bit deeper in. Back into the studio with Tom and Matthias.
All right, so that the break hasn't happened yet here, and we're still not even into the first hour of these games, so there's still lots of times for things to happen. And if a game ends and there's a winner announced in one of the other ones, we'll let you know as that happens here. So what's going on right now?
So we still haven't entered the break. So basically, Yuka take an X token.
But someone's going to, right? Because they're going to take the card action at some point, right?
Yeah, I think basically it's not bad to break. Yeah, it's all depends. You get an extra X token, and yeah, I see many people avoiding the break like hell, and it's not that good most of the time. You can just do it, and it fits you.
What if you're like sitting there and you don't want to discard any cards? That's why people avoid it, right?
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, you shouldn't get too sticky with your cards. Yeah, you will get other ones, and or plan better so you don't have to discard.
All right, so it's past me. I am going to do an X.
So he really did not
make it a 5.
Not break.
I'm going to play the.
Things are moving along. Let's see.
What did Michael do?
Next to rock.
He doesn't have an X token, does he? Did he
did some sort of he did a sponsor action, right? So if he didn't take money, he had played a sponsor.
But if
and I'll take that cool thing. It has to be next to rock. I'm gonna put it right here. It'll give me 5.
Okay, he put his X tokens to the left. So okay, I'm used to seeing them on the board. So okay, he X'd out the.
Oh yeah, it's on the
left side.
I don't know why it tells you to put it in that spot. It's a rules breaking thing, and we're gonna have to talk to the judges about this later if that's legal.
That's not right. You can't do this. So and Blake has his second sponsor placement card there. Getting him some extra money. Okay. Hitting the project.
No big deal. Just 6 of each. No big deal.
Well, I doubt you're gonna pull out.
There you go. So the break has happened. If you've never seen before, there's that break token, a little coffee mug that's moved down a path, and when it hits this spot, a bunch of things are going to happen. You have to discard down to 3 or 5 cards, but in this case, everyone is 3 cards, right?
Yes. Yeah. No. Nobody
took the university.
No. Yeah.
I thought he was gonna do
a couple cards in the middle are going to disappear, so I apologize. If you're a big Red Panda fan, you're never going to see it. It's going away. So the middle will move.
Yeah. It probably gets scavenged by the lizard in the middle. He has scavenged, so there's a chance he will be back, but we will see.
And then let's see. So that's changed. What else happens during a break? Everyone gets money. That's the biggest thing, right? Depending on the appeal of your zoo. So if you see on the bottom, there's a little gray track underneath the appeal. Depending on where that is, you're going to get a lot of money. So red and black get the most money, but everyone gets a good chunk of money at this point.
Yeah, you get your workers back. This is the other thing. You start only with 1 worker, and so the goal for everybody now should be to get your second worker, I think, and I think. So the guys who already upgraded the build action will get it, and Yuka is already there, so he will get it also. I don't think Michael will have a hard time to get his second worker. he can't support a conservation project with the animals he got, and I don't know his hand, but going from the board position, I think he's slightly behind right now, I would say.
Let's see what the two new cards are.
At least he has
Another
lots of
conservation
income because he got a lot of appeal for the animals.
What is that project that just came out? That conservation project. The green card.
Yeah, this is the conservation project where you need a partner. Yeah, it's the monkeys. No, it's not. It's the predators. So you need a partner zoo and a predator icon to be able to support it. I think we haven't seen a. No, there's an Africa partner zoo,
Yeah, that's what.
but no predator yet.
I am blue. 13.
Let's see.
14. Beautiful. And I get a green income.
Oh, there's the card. Requires one predator and a partner zoo of the same continent. So the money everyone's getting, Jonathan's getting 10, Yuka's getting 12, Michael is getting 13, and, well, that means also Blake is getting 13 then, too. No, 10 for Blake. Sorry. I forgot about the
because of lack of familiarity.
pavilions.
If I was playing brass, I would hope for the same.
Okay, so I just said wrong numbers
Like,
because I
I've
heard
never
17
played.
clearly.
I would have totally hit you up out there last night, but like, how many hours?
So we will probably see a support conservation project from Yuka as the first move of the next round, because he already has the 2 African icons, which is the base conservation project out there. So this gives him two conservation points to upgrade a card or get a worker, but he will most likely upgrade like build, I would say, and then grab all the spicy bony on the map. I think we will gonna see this.
And that's it, and it comes back to the beginning.
So there's the project.
All right, let's see what project he puts out.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to do association.
Naturally grabbing the conservation project. I don't think you have to do it. It's obviously pretty nice on this map. I think it's not mandatory to do it at first, but yeah, as Jonathan set the pace with it, maybe I would have done this also. So there's the build flip.
So if there's the project out there, I always thought it's better to get something out there than wait till you get the bigger ones. Just to move up on the track and get the bonus quickly.
Yeah, I mean, if you already know you can support it on a higher spot because you have the cards in hand, you might want to wait. But usually, supporting a conservation project on 2 points is really nice because it gives you. There is the release. Okay.
So he's releasing a monkey, which is going to give him conservation points, but means I'm never going to a zoo because now he just has flamingos. I would have gone to a flamingo monkey zoo, but I'm not going to just a flamingo zoo. And I give him credence, he let the monkeys go.
Yep. So I'm going to bump up 1 here. I'm going to lose 4 victory points, or 4 these thingies. 15 down to 11.
I gotta say, some of these people who are saying, I don't know what I'm doing, are playing like 25 times better than me. Now, the winner of this tournament is not in this game. So these guys didn't win the tournament. Do we know if any of them were in the top rankings of the tournament? I'd like to. Do we know if any of them were in the final game of Ark Nova or in the semifinals?
So nobody of them was in the finals of Ark Nova. But I'm sure at least 3 of them. I think. So I mean, Yuka would didn't take part in the Ark Nova tournament. If it was only 1 played game, it would be the first of the the first of the ring event, and then so I think you would have practiced before.
Hey, Zane wants to know, which university do you save for last of the 3 universities? There's 4 now with the expansion.
Oh, what 3 universities? What are you talking about? It's 4. No. Yeah, it depends. Most of the time, I would say the university with the double science icons is the one I take last. But with everything in Ark Nova, it depends. If you have the science library, for example, you might smash it as your first.
If you want to know who's did well, if you go to the website, you can check out leaderboards. Website is just do a search for World Series of Board Gaming. Pops up real easy.
Okay. We got that, which was 1 card.
So the free university was the first bonus grab. You took that over a level 3 building.
Yeah, it's really nice because it gives him another upgrade, because now he has 2 universities and gets an upgrade for it. It's
You have 1 here and you had 1
probably the best bonus you can get from the row,
I think I'm getting more.
Yeah.
generally speaking, at least.
Have you ever taken the 5 money instead of a token?
Yeah,
You have.
yeah.
So this is
yeah.
why you're better than I
Yeah,
am.
because I needed 5 money in the round, and then if it allows you to play a card you couldn't do otherwise, then it's worth it. Yeah.
All right, so Blake and Mike both lost round 1 in Arc Nova. Jonathan lost in round 2, and Yuka wasn't even in the event. And that's what makes this whole thing interesting, because they have to win not only the one event, then they have to win this one, which they didn't win, and play each other.
So
You would kill them all, is what I'm hearing. You would beat all these guys.
can never know, but no, but that's the most fun part about this tournament structure. I think that you are forced into a game you are not that familiar with. This invokes another skill set you need. You need to adapt to new gaming rules, and I heard there are people playing today games that I have never played before, and Yuka with 1 played game is close to it, I think.
Holy moly, Michael has 3 flip cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, but everyone else has 1.
Yeah, because he got up to the university from the track, so his start didn't turn out too bad, neither.
Yeah, that's why I can't take that worker. I need to flip 4 of my cards. If I only flip 3, I'm not happy.
So in the ring final of Arc Nova, the winning player only upgraded 2 cards and won the game, and he upgraded sponsors first and build second, and he got through with it. So you don't need 4 cards to win a ring in Arc Nova. But yeah, most of the time you just want to go for 4 maybe. But seeing these patterns, this is the real difference. I mean, I lost to him also, and he's really great at figuring out those things, which is the best way to make the best out of the cards.
I mean, his first round wasn't strong, but he was clearly setting up for that the entire first round.
Well, that's a nice start to it.
So
when there's a monkey up.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yes, take the giant tortoise.
Okay.
I always go look at those in the zoo. We have where I live in Homestead, there's a little fruit stand near my house that has these giant turtles and a petting zoo behind the thing.
Cool.
Take the giant.
You can come down and see it. You got to come see the Miami Zoo. Miami has a
I've
great
never
zoo.
been in Miami, actually. Yeah, that sounds nice.
Can I reveal the next one? Or you still want to think?
Speaking of the folks, if you're just tuning in, we're at the World Series of Board Gaming. World Series of Board Gaming, the best in the world coming to play for $25,000, and one of these 4 players is going to be in that final game. The World Series of Board Gaming has a lot of different sponsors. Let's talk about one of them with Chip Theory Games. Games that, as far as I heard, you can play underwater because they're waterproof. But let's take a look at them real quick. That music. All right, so
Ticket, please.
the Indian Rhino is out there.
So Jonathan didn't choose to go over the map and grab the extra worker. He chose to go build up to get a double reputation, and yeah, okay, I'm curious. Maybe he has a sponsor card up there with a requirement of 3. Otherwise, I'm curious why he did that and not reach out for the worker on the other side of the spot.
Right, so Jonathan can release an animal because Michael put the project out to allow him to do that. When you build one of these release projects, do you think about the other players? Like, oh, I'm going to give them a chance to release too.
You have to watch out the game. It's not people say the game is not interactive, so you can do a lot of reading, in the moves they make, and you have to adapt your play to it, and releasing an animal and giving another one a nice shot at it is always risky. I mean, I don't think Michael had a chance. He couldn't know that Jonathan would have a 3-size American card he can release now.
Yeah, I mean, I passed my card.
But yeah, we will see. I think he wants the America tags for his bison also, but.
Oh no! Jonathan took the bird release. He's gonna get rid of the flamingos. His zoo is gonna be garbage. If you get rid of the monkeys,
so
the Miami Zoo has a ton of flamingos. That's all you see when you first go in. But if there's no animals in a zoo, the game can no longer be thematic. Why would I go to a zoo with no animals?
All right, I'm gonna.
So you lose appeal for it. So it's
all you do is have pictures of the animals that once were there.
And, what did Gray tell me this is called? The one of everything.
Yeah, that's what I just did. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you call that? You gave me a weird name.
Which of the 5 cards do you flip the least often?
So that's much info.
I like asking questions like this because the designer is like, no, they're all equally good.
Yeah. So I mean, you can look at. I played some board game. So I played a lot on board game arena also, and you can see your stats and see what's the least upgraded card. And if I'm going to say it's sponsors, but I want to break a lance. Is it right pronounced? I don't know for sponsors, because it's I think it's very underrated to upgrade it. It's actually quite nice.
Well, the winner of the tournament said that's his favorite thing to do.
Yeah, it's nice. You don't always have the opportunity to do it, but it's a nice cash thing. You can play the cards from the middle. And I do upgrade it more often than most of the other players. So I
this guy right here to get an X.
Do you play on Board Game Arena a lot?
Yeah, not. I don't have 1,000 games like the winner did, but,
most people alive don't play that 1,000 games.
Yes.
I am going to.
This game isn't worth 1,000 plays.
It is.
Right here.
No game.
To get 1 appeal and a card within my reputation range. So I'm gonna go.
You gave him 1 point.
So were you surprised that when this game came out, at the very positive reaction everyone had to it?
Yeah, totally. I mean, I knew that most likely the player types like I am, they would enjoy it like I did. So I thought, but there are so many different player types enjoying it also. That was the biggest surprise, for me there.
Monies.
Well, yeah, you said points, and I was like.
So.
Yeah, like
So Blake has 2 association workers. But he has not played either of them.
Yeah, he just made use out of his upgraded build card.
He has time, though. The break's not happening anytime soon.
Man, I'm so mad that you could snap that rhino.
And I'm gonna go run these Russian quick.
That's good. I'm going to associate for 4.
We're gonna fill the display first.
Let me ask you this. The finishing the zoo to get the 7 thing, how important is that? Because I often ignore that, and I'm not sure if I'm making a good move.
No, it's not. I will to reach in a game. It's not you have to go for it. It's just to make the build card in the end of the game worthwhile, I think, and it's another goal to reach. But it's not that important. I think, and you play it competitively, you fill up your zoo map in like 1 of 3 games or so. It's just from the guts. 1 of 4, maybe even less.
Maybe. I don't know. All right, so he took a university for hand size. A lot of new players take the hand size university after the first break because they get annoyed that they have to discard down to 3 cards.
Discarding card always annoys people, but there will be other cards, probably better ones. So you can.
Yeah, but see, what everyone does is they take the panda, Buffalo. And
Yeah,
they really
and
want
then
to
they
play
want-
it,
yeah, yeah.
and they don't want to get rid of it, so it's clogging their hand up.
Yeah, that's the price for it. So I mean, it's not about who got the better cards. If you grab the card early on, you paid for it by reducing your hand size by once, and this is costly.
I mean, I'll see that.
It does seem like the players have a pretty even match here. Do you think do you think Blake is behind because he has no conservation points?
No, that's
Like in the same field as Cairo, Physio, Massage.
yeah. I mean, okay, yeah. He didn't have the. He's the only one who couldn't release a play an association project. So he's the only one who does not have the conservation point as an income bonus, which is so important on this map. So yeah, this is.
Well, Michael got that free university.
Yeah.
By the way, I love the new bonus tile that gives you an animal -3.
Yes.
That's in the expansion. That's my favorite bonus tile ever.
Cool.
You know what? This one of everything sounds good. I mean, you guys are making
Every time I show people, they get very excited about it.
So I used it yesterday in my show match to build the giant turtle we all talked about earlier. It was really nice.
to 7.
How hard was it when you added the new animals to keep the ratio of the cards in that deck? It seems like a very difficult thing to do.
Thank you.
I mean, yeah, if you talk about ratios, it's already a very big stack, and so it's numbers behind the points. You know what I mean? It's just minor changes. But yeah, it helped to add the new university to the mix, which helps you to always buy animal symbol from the conservation from the association board.
I'm going to leave this tournament a better player because I see that the players have put out a kiosk next to a pavilion, and I've never done that because, well, I'm learning. I'm writing down strategy tips. No one's going to play with me when I get back because I will be the best in Homestead. Dice Tower Studio between me and Joey.
So the pavilion is where you take your food to eat.
Well, I know how this works in real life.
Yeah.
In Florida, you have to go to the pavilion because the sun is killing you.
Okay.
The zoo is so big in Miami that almost everyone rents bikes to go around it. Because it's miles long to go through it.
And play an animal, but can't play an animal. Do I still get the bump or no?
Yeah.
What's your favorite zoo, people who are watching? I don't have a lot of them.
No.
Zoos that I can go on.
To the top.
I like the Miami Zoo
Play an
of the ones
animal,
I've been
but I have
to.
No animals to play. Do I still
I think the only zoo I've been to in the States is the San Diego Zoo.
I have to play at least.
I heard that one's amazing.
It's like excellent.
But it's the only one I've been to, so I can't compare them. I can compare them only to the German zoos, maybe.
So what's your favorite zoo in Germany?
Oh, my home zoo is the one of Münster. So this is the closest one where I went when I was a child already. So I'm quite tied to this one, I think.
Well, I took my son to D.C. We went to the Smithsonian Zoo. But that one you got to be careful because it's on a hill. So you need to come in the right direction. So you're going down the hill. I did, but I was very lucky. And when we got to the end, I was like, oh.
Isn't it a round course or it's
No, it's
like
not
two?
really. It's a pretty linear zoo.
Okay. So then you got lucky.
But they have pandas. That's the big deal, right?
Oh.
Go see the pandas.
The big ones.
Yeah.
That's
Not the red fake pandas.
Do you mean yeah.
So you finding it not too overwhelming?
All right, so no one has made a donation yet. And has anyone even flipped their association card? Well,
This is
no.
worse than
no one has?
And I also played a lot of Terraforming Mars. So
I'm mixing out.
It's very similar to the only thing that really is.
Blake
is
flipped
weird
animals.
is, but like the concept of like.
Of course, you need to flip animals if you're going to play one of the big ones.
Yeah.
which you are kind of competing, but this is kind
But it also, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of like area control of like, can I get that piece before somebody else?
So where are we at?
All right, second partner, Zoo. That lets him flip a card. And he is flipping.
So it seems like we will have the first association. No, he's thinking about it.
Smart choice. Smart choice.
And you get the flip card.
Yes, flip association. I don't know. I always do. My winning percentage is not very high, though.
So this one is going to let you.
I want you to notice, folks, what's happening here, and this I'm very impressed with. This is the finals. This is a lot of money, and one player is helping the other player out. I really like that.
Oh, it's as a player. I thought it would be the judge. No, you're right. It's the.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it's Michael explaining Yuka what the upgrade does.
Is going to make it that you get 4-1 instead of 3-1, and you snap earlier. Also, you can't go past this space without that upgraded.
Okay. And when you draw, you can
thank you.
draw
That's
also from where your token is
So
here.
like when I draw, I can pick any of these not as a snap. That is totally right. That's the big one too.
We should
sponsors
switch those
is gonna double
names
the money you make.
to
And
match
when you play a sponsor, like you played that
the positions on the
you could've
screen.
played it from the 3 spot because it's X+1 to play
Oh,
sponsors.
Okay.
And then animals is making it earlier that you can play 2 animals.
A lot of people are saying San Diego Zoo, Oakland Zoo, Houston Zoo, Norfolk, Cincinnati.
You can play
The German zoos, do they have animals that aren't in zoos elsewhere?
I'm going to pay an extra $2.
Like something cool, different?
And I can play this animal
Hmm.
from the board into my field.
Extra $2.
It's whatever. It's whatever. This
Yeah,
number is.
I
And you
think
can
it
only do
is.
from
So there is a list on the internet where you can check out which animals are in which zoos, and sometimes
he
they
flip? He flipped.
He went for animals.
Sometimes it's easier to hear
Yes.
it than
Okay.
read what those things really are trying to do. Thanks for the cards one, because like that's right. 'Cause that's
that action. I upgraded the card.
What's he gonna build?
So he was thinking about the flipping association.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Oh, that's right. I'm gonna pay an X.
but he took the animals. Yeah, we will see. It gives him more of
What
reputation.
animal did he just play?
If you want to do same action, you need to put 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know how it's called in English, actually. It's a Stachelschwein.
We'll stick with that.
It might be porcupine. Something.
Oh, the porcupine.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's crested porcupine.
Okay, crested porcupine. Okay, well now I'm going back to the zoo. If there's a porcupine and a flamingo, I'm back in. I'm sad the monkey exhibit's empty.
So this, but we're talking about the translation of from the German names to the English names. Some of the it has a dig ability because it is a Schwein, yeah, and Schwein means pig, and the pigs in Ark Nova can dig. So this is why this card has a dig ability, in case you wondered.
Well, digging is actually one of the abilities on the new cards from the expansion. It's one of the new animal cards. Lets you dig for 4, right? Doesn't it? Or dig for 1, or I forget.
Yeah, dig. Yeah, like dig is the ability for, like I said, from the pigs, and you have in the expansion even in one of the new action cards lets you dig each time you use it, which can be really great to dig deeper into your deck or deny your opponents some.
Yeah, you got rid of a
some good
petting
stuff.
zoo animal.
Yeah, that's mean.
I don't build the petting zoo because I want to have cool animals in my zoo.
So I'm wondering why he built the petting zoo there, because
Maybe he wanted that shape to get the bonus.
I'm not a huge fan of doing that. He probably has some more in his hand, but he just yeah.
Oh, we're Speaking of rocks and water, one of the new abilities in new cards lets you pay to cover rocks and water.
It has to be next to
So that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, that opens a lot of new possibilities on the maps.
Oh, that's my question.
You can go for the university from the back of the board by starting on the edge.
Oh, that is interesting.
Building over the space, so you have a really nice jump start on this map.
And it would even work like if you had it in here.
For example, or on the observation tower, you could make more use out of it because you have more spots to build around it.
Blake gets extra points for herbivores and primates. What's your favorite sponsor card, by the way?
Huh.
There's a lot of cool sponsor cards.
Yes, there are. So I would go by the newest, always the newest one. So
there are some neat new ones. In
I obviously I have like what's it, Schublade, yeah, you know, like a board full of other ideas, and the newest one is always the most exciting one. Checking out if it works, if it's too good or too bad. This.
We doing
10:30.
okay?
10:30.
10:30. We got probably 2 more hours.
I think we're probably okay. It is.
I don't know. I mean, it accelerates, but
Well, maybe they'll be. Maybe you'll finish faster if you keep talking about them finishing slower.
yeah, we're close.
I mean, you're not gonna have like.
I'm gonna write his name down. Delay of game.
Oh, no, we're
Talking about the delay of the game.
gonna be 5 minutes.
So can people at home listen what the players are saying?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
It's not super loud, but they can hear it.
Okay.
Like I don't
Some.
know the hard cap. It might be a soft cap 12:30, hard cap 1 or something.
It'll be somewhere around then, but they don't really want to start much later because they have.
Yeah, I think we gotta get out of here.
I agree. Someone said Michael keeps the table laid back. He's definitely keeping the whole vibe there chill. This is,
That's what I mean. Like,
I think of all the games we streamed, this is the most lighthearted one, and it's Ark Nova. What's your favorite player count for Ark Nova?
Oh, I probably played it most at 3 players, I think.
Yeah, I like it at 3
Yeah,
too.
so it actually was designed with to be played nicely with 3 people. So
Heavier games. Gaia Arc. Dune's not that heavy, but it's heavier.
Whose turn is it?
Definitely gonna should finish before.
Dune is with wings.
They're all talking about games.
Length
Oh,
of the
it's his turn. Yes, yes. So they're filling time. That's what I do too. I sit around and talk about the game, and then after a while, I'm like, okay, we're not playing for money. I can't use that line here, so I'll be like, all right, it's only $1,000. I'm down.
We could just sit and make wood for sheep jokes the entire time.
All right.
If this game looks interesting, folks, a lot of people are pointing out you can play this on Board Game Arena. You can try it out there and play the game.
Just gonna do animals.
Your yellow card, so you can use.
Runaway winner. They said it. They know what they're talking about. No?
what?
You disagree with that?
No, it's what's trash talk.
Yellow has the most appeal, but he has no conservation points.
Add on to the rock.
Yellow,
Yeah.
7 points, 10 to 17. Runaway winner.
Oh yeah, big time. Yeah, it says 12 to cost. Payment. is
And the
12.
enclosure for him.
Oh, will you have another one for 10 money?
This guy right here.
Yep.
I thought you were going to choose something different, like the non-obvious.
no,
like,
he
I'm
only has
actually
one.
going to do
Okay.
That's what I thought he was going to do.
But it gives him extra money for the baboon rock. Extra appeal.
Do you have another animal there, boss?
No, actually.
The monkeys are back.
I'm not.
That's my favorite zoo. I'm moving to that zoo.
I do get to do my clever action. Thank you.
So I've seen quite some zoos nowadays which have their monkeys like running free. You can just walk through the enclosure and they jump over you or even on your shoulder if they are very used to it.
In America? I've never been to that.
No, but in Europe, yes.
I need to go to one of these zoos. I like that.
Okay, that guy flipped over my enclosure.
All right, so he's building. What is this? This is the polar bear enclosure. What is
Yes,
that?
Yeah.
What does that give you? What's the bonus from that?
So every time a bear icon enters the play on any player's board, you get 2 appeal for it, and it has a double icon.
Gain $10.
By the way, it's legally required for you to snap when you snap a card. I think
It's legally required. What do you mean with by
you
that?
have to do it. In my games, you have. If you're going to snap a card, you have to snap.
How do you mean really snap?
So
Okay.
yeah. So my question to that. So you call it snap.
Yeah.
Just
Is
move
that
down so
because
I can
you
try to
first
grab that
brought
on
it
my card.
on the alligators snapping their
Yeah.
jaws?
I want to get that into range
Okay.
for me.
So
Yeah.
it was the animal first, then you went and said so snap.
He doesn't need.
Yeah, a snap is in German. It's zuschnappen, and it's what I think this is the same. And I didn't even have the association with this. This is schnippen in German.
Oh, they're different words.
Yeah. This is schnippen and this is schnappen.
Red gets 1 red from 1 to 2.
I'm going to come out of this a German word expert also.
Yeah, he's got more money than God over there.
Has this game been sold in any zoos across the world?
Rhino's not coming out yet.
Oh, I don't know. Really, that's a good question. I will ask Feuerland about it.
Maybe we can cut it in half.
Discount for this because. Yeah,
Yep.
So it's 9.
9, yeah.
All right, we're starting to see stuff move. We'll see more, I think, after the next break, right?
It needs to go here.
So what the polar bear exhibit basically did for Jonathan was he
And I
got through there and took the 10 money bonus from underneath it. So he's finally in reaching distance of the worker. I'm still wondering why he didn't get it before, but
and so my
he
second
will have
animal
his
is also for this
plan, I think.
It's 10.
Yes.
And
Nick wants to know how many times you've been to Vegas.
Enclosure?
It's 20 years ago now.
this happens
New runaway winner.
Yes. It depends what it is.
I know, just when we were getting close.
I know it's going to be the blue.
It's the blue.
So yeah, after the
So some cards that let you move a
So
card
we
to
both have
1
them,
or to
yeah, you
5.
choose the order. So you,
Those always
you
confuse
put
me
your
because I
card
feel
back
like moving
now.
it to 1 is weird, but it pushes the other cards up.
Yeah, sure. It's
No, they don't want the boost.
I probably do this more often than putting the card to the 5 slot.
Really?
Actually, yeah. Also, it depends on which one. So the association boost is most often used to put it at 5 because then you can support another project with it. But like the card boost or the sponsor boost, if you don't have a sponsor card, it's a really nice way to get rid of the blocking card in the spot. So
Look at
we
that,
have,
Anaconda.
more America icons there.
And the Bolivian Red Howler. There's one that says you can put your action card in either one.
So it's the snake he found with his hyena compound, and now he is up to 3 America symbols.
So Red has a lot of appeal. A lot of appeal. He passed 25. So what made you pick 25 as that? There's like, what is it, 3 cards?
Yeah, it's
I did
maybe.
not know we were making wingspan bird.
No, it's more than 3 cards. It's the free range cycle which had it, which is 5 cards of its own, and then it's 1 and 2 of the science cards. It's maybe 7 now, which has it.
I must not understand how beneficial it is.
25 is a great number,
Like I
isn't
kind of
it?
got the thing going. Like
Sometimes
There is another one with a 25 tag.
Sometimes it can be good if you have one association worker and you already used it, so you have
Oh.
What bonus did he
That's
take? He took the
nice.
3 X's.
fair. Okay, I'm going to
So
sponsor.
he really could make use out of his double science university.
So he has 5 X's. That's the max you can have.
So I'm gonna get 3.
One of the new cards lets you sell X's for $5. I also love that.
Yeah, that's that's good.
And everybody else gets $6. Like I said, everybody's got money, not named me.
So everyone, for their first
I mean,
conservation,
reason I played
picked
it,
the
so
same thing. They picked to get a conservation as income,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, because this is quite the specialty of this map. It's only available on the A and 0 map, which are the beginner maps, and yeah, it's quite strong in the beginning. And
It's always the first one I do on this map. Unfortunately, this is the map I play the most because again, I'm teaching people a lot. So you do
so
that.
I haven't played the map for like 2 years or so before the tournament, but I often give it to new players when I explain it to them, and then I play one of the more difficult maps, so to level out the experience difference. This works out
hopefully the sub has the live
really
stream
good.
turned on.
Oh, someone's asking what those big white sheets are. This is what the World Series of Board Gaming uses. These are things just to help clear the game up. There's very specific procedures that we have to follow in these games, and there's a spot to put things that you're spending, just so everyone can see. It keeps the game to be more legit, you know, to keep everything going. How tall am I? 5'7"? Yeah, I'm 5'7". No, I'm 6'4". It's slight difference.
$5 for break.
No.
Oh, sorry.
Speaking of tall things, the stack of cards in this game is humongous. But if you want to make it taller, you add sleeves to it. The World Series of Board Gaming is sponsored by Phantom Sleeves. We're going to come right back to this game, but we will hear a word from them right now.
17 to 19.
All right, so we're back. If you're just tuning in, I'm Tom Vasel.
I'm Matthias Wigge. Hi.
He designed this game, so he is the second best person to explain it. I would say the best person won the tournament.
He's the best to play it. I don't know if he's the best to explain it to other people, but
that's probably true. So people had a chance to play games with you here, and you've been playing games the whole time I've seen you, which is what designers should do, play lots of games.
Yeah, it was a great time here, meeting lots of nice people and playing, getting nice comments and playing some Ark Nova and other games. Yes.
The winner of the tournament was Andrew Lang, BDS WWBB, because he didn't want to put Andrew Lang as his name. I don't understand this. Whenever I show up on a thing, I'm Tom Vasel. I'm not Uber to give him the monkey lover. I don't understand that. I don't understand why people just can't put their real names out. It's so confusing. I meet you in real life. I'm like, oh, are you BDS24? No one calls each other that. That's my rant for the day. Let's continue.
It's kind of not played.
Andrew Law.
Yeah, Andrew had was the highest ranked player on BGA for quite some time. I think he now is like in the top 10 still. Yeah.
And I mean, you were talking to people yesterday to be like, okay, I've played now.
I'm gonna upgrade G.
Talk and run through it a little
cards.
Of course, I had like best.
Well, they're getting close to having to pick their cards soon.
Yeah. So this is Michael rushing the conservation points there.
Final tables. Solid advice.
Second place of this.
So now, as you see, he upgraded his build card and made his way up to the second worker. Which is third, actually.
Yeah, so Yuka has both workers out. He's not used both workers still. Well, we're trying to make it easier for people to understand a little bit, but this is a lot to explain and to watch. But happily, it all fits in the screen nice. Not every game does that.
Just like rooting for these colors. And I have no idea what's going on right now.
Lucas reading the animal cards.
I do card section,
so what games were the most inspirational for you when designing this?
There are a couple of them, maybe. So it probably will be Terraforming Mars. I think just because of the way the cards are built.
My friends don't like me to lose when they're playing against me.
So we played a lot of Terraforming Mars back then.
Man, I can't believe you won. They're like, you always tell us you like it when you lose. I'm like, yeah, I like it when I lose to you people, so you keep playing with me. I don't like
what was your first 3 games?
And don't forget, folks, if you're just tuning in, everyone at this table has won a tournament of their other ones. In fact, some people are kind of like, or Michael's just kind of like, he beat, I don't know, like 159 other players for Wingspan. That's not nothing. He's acting like, wow, whatever. That's a big deal.
Yeah, I think it's kind of his attitude. I mean, playing board games online in real life is different than playing online. So you can influence the field with your attitude. And I think he made himself go under the radar a little bit. Made himself not the target of. Not that it would be.
As I say, there's not a lot of targeting.
Yeah, in Wingspan, maybe not, but.
What am I going with? He's going there. He's going there. He's got a bear.
A partner zoo.
It'll be 3 of your turns in a row, and you wait to see it down. I'm gonna have Scott watch as well for that test.
Okay. What did you do?
He pulled cards.
We broke 2.
Yeah, we
drew
broke
3.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Africa.
I'm going to.
Wow, I called that with my smart precognitive skills.
Just play, make moves.
Not with any
make money moves.
research team helping us.
Apparently, I'm not going to take Americas. So I'm going to take Africa looks pretty, so I'll take Africa, please.
Well,
Right there. I already slid my
one
thing.
player looks completely broke there.
There you go,
What is that?
boss.
$1?
You did,
I associated for
What is the money in this game called?
physically pain.
It's money.
Okay, I am going to build.
What do you call money? Like if you just
Pay the 10.
what do you call money when you're just talking about it in a game? Because
money.
you just call it money.
Yeah.
Give me 5 money.
Everything.
I always say
We gotta get a
I always say
Dollar?
bucks.
Bucks,
Yeah,
okay.
made it
$15
popular.
bucks.
We got like 50 viewers right now.
Or sometimes I say
Alright,
gold
guys,
if it's
so
gold.
here's
So,
what I'm gonna do.
yeah. So yeah. Oh, it's, when gold is another resource, it's always
this guy
weird
right
then.
here.
Yeah, but
That's true.
This guy right here. So I get one appeal.
so no, we
Yellow.
so I saw people complaining about
that 10 back.
money is
Slider
so
right back
so
over
ugly
here.
in this game, but the reason it is it is not. It's only money. It's not important.
sorry.
Yeah, you don't get points
You're still
in this game. No, it's
You're still doing
it's worth nothing in the end.
You know what? I kinda
So
like
it's not about getting rich in this game.
So you're teaching us a lesson. Money isn't everything. That's what I'm hearing.
it. I'm gonna do like this.
The other gets 2 bumps from
Yep.
6 to 8, and you get a worker.
Cool.
The top one, the bottom one.
Oh yeah, I can't get the one.
That'd
With
be
I'm going to
Yeah.
the red zoo.
You totally.
There's a lot of fun animals there.
guys
It
caught me.
looks just
Work.
like a fun
You
zoo.
guys caught me.
Yeah.
Okay. So got that. Built everything. Got my appeal.
I think you're good.
Fancy.
You got the one ticket for that.
Did y'all give
Yeah,
me that
we
one?
gave you your ticket. We said 19 to 20.
Okay. So that moves back. I have these 2 to spin now. This happens. I gain this back, so just comes right back to here.
Yep, you're good.
And
Man, the break this is a slow high break. You said 5 breaks? We haven't even got the second break yet. But things are moving. You think the
Yeah.
game is moving at a decent pace here?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm going to associate 4.
Because whenever I play, it's like everyone's like, it's gonna take
I mean-
forever, and suddenly the tracks move very
look
quickly.
look at the boards. Yeah, you have with Black and Jonathan already went over there, took all the nice bony from the map, and so I always say bony in German. It's bony, but I think you say bonuses. It sounds so weird to me.
Bonuses is a bad word.
It's bonuses.
I got
So-
3 bonuses. Bony is better. I'll start using that now. And if someone's helping, like, well, the designer of Ark Nova told me I could.
what you did? Europe.
Protect me for what?
I'm going to decide. I'm going to take Asia.
What's that?
Oh, I think they were switching judges.
Oh, perfect timing.
Okay, so he just
Our
spent.
actual judge is back for,
So the break's gonna happen soon because it's only 2 away.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there we go.
I'll do break 5.
Break 5.
Oh, is that a bad move to break? So he broke it too, but he couldn't take an X because he already has 5. So he lost a free resource.
Yeah.
That's.
Sometimes you
I'm
can't.
gonna write this down. The time when he lost the game. Of course,
I don't get the X on that.
it looks like he's winning though, doesn't it? I mean, I think Black is winning.
But I will grab 4.
He's the closest between the 2.
1.
Mm,
Just remember, anything you say, all 4 of these players are gonna watch this later on.
yeah.
And they're gonna be sitting there going, "Please don't say my play was bad."
No, I don't. No.
No, I know, but I mean, like, I always just grabbed them all. I'm like, because I don't want any of that. He's like, no, you never
Yeah, you
know.
look and then check what's coming up. Yeah.
What do you mean you never know? What do I know?
Falling behind.
Slide that.
Alright.
Ooh, falling behind.
You think so?
Yeah, well, I didn't have anything
So
right here. to
yeah,
start the game.
he has grabbed
guys all got hot.
Michael has grabbed the bony from the conservation track.
I'll take another one off the top.
He has already upgraded his cars, but he still has to
Track. I appreciate
cash
it.
in on it, I think. We will see.
And I burned that associate too. Like, right
So money-wise, Yuka has a great lead on the board.
okay, I can make that work.
What did he upgrade?
One more.
It always bothers me when the discard pile's face down
And then everything.
because I always get confused which one.
This is the only reason why the publisher put it to face up in the board. But I think if you play it competitively and you make it open, then there are players, and maybe not these four, but there are players who would watch every card which gets discarded and want to let me look through it, which one is there and which one is gone, so I can count that in my decision making, and this just slows down the game. So I'm a huge fan of just hiding it, so no one has to worry about it.
So what's that conservation project that just popped up in the middle?
So this is the Release Asia project, I think.
Does anyone have any Asian animals to release?
Scanning the board, Michael has none. Yuka has none. What?
Oh, I'm getting information on the sleep times here. The least sleep was 90 minutes. The most sleep was 4 hours.
So
how much did you sleep?
Oh
last
yeah,
night?
actually I slept only like not two and a half. I think I'm right in the middle, because I was in the hall yesterday and helped the one who bet me in the Seven Wonders final to improve his Dune Imperium game, and yeah, that was great. It reminded me on the proto days back then, when it's approaching the finals and everyone has to, the top 8 players had to do their last work, math out the best strategy for the finals. This is great retro feeling for me.
All right, the amount of people pick their things.
23, 24, 25, 26.
I would like a judge to be in all my games at home, to just put all this stuff in there.
So people in the where we did some show matches here. I played with we raffled out some of the games. I played Agnova with the expansion with those who won it here, and one of those guys said, "Oh, it's like playing online. Everything is done for me. It's nice."
People were wondering about the other games. When Mr. Bonagar has an update, he'll come back in. We'll let you know, and that's when that will happen.
17, 18, 19, 20.
It does look like at least one of their games has finished, but I'm not sure.
One green, please.
We'll let you know.
Most probably.
Besides, we're showing you one of the best games in the world right now. You can't say anything. Is it the best game you've designed?
Yes, that I can say. It is.
Number 3 enclosure, please. Thank you.
Is it better than Brass Birmingham, which is #1 on Board Game Geek?
Oh, I only have played Brass Lancashire yet, so I like that very much. But
I'm gonna put it here.
You did not.
I get to draw from my reputation range. I'm gonna draw this.
There we go. Move that middle path. What do we got here?
I'm just gonna double. Yeah, you can move them.
Oh, there's 2 conservation projects. That's primates, right?
Oh, primates. This is
gonna
good.
help
This is really
Red.
good. This is really good for Yuka there.
I know we didn't.
So these should be burned. We should refill.
We have primates. What?
They keep talking about what we're saying.
That might change what you're gonna pull.
Yeah, for sure.
Who?
Thank you.
They're like, oh, they're probably saying we're playing poorly.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Discard 2 cards.
I can't believe that the judge missed the. That's probably what they're saying.
Judge is asleep. I'm awake, but I'm just like.
Well, it's gotta be easy when 3 of us are like relative.
So when you made the buildings, how did you decide the shape of them?
sure
Like,
we played
you've made them all the same shape. Like 4 there isn't a long 4. What made you come to that? You thought it would be too much analysis paralysis.
Yeah, it's just about the fiddliness of it. If you start thinking, okay, I want a 4-size enclosure, but then this shape or this shape, and then you have double the tiles you need, and so this is one of the reasons why you don't keep track of which animal is in which enclosure, which is
I love that, by the way.
kind of abstracted, yeah, but it helps. It helps a lot. Yeah, you couldn't. I couldn't play it. Or the people I couldn't play it with the people I play it with if it would be otherwise. So let's take it. This
Well, I keep track. I bought a bunch of little tiny animals and I put them in the enclosures.
Some people did. It's nice, you can, but.
So 19.
Wow. Red has, well, okay. I say, it looks like he has a ton of money, but he just has a lot of small money. I always say
he had the best income. He took 20 income to 15 by Michael on his left, so he has the most income there. So it doesn't look bad for him.
Is that his first partner zoo, huh?
Alright, I'm gonna do the association task. I'm gonna come.
Michael's always pointing things out to everybody else,
I'm gonna just take this guy.
to his competitors. That's good. I would never want to win a game because my opponent missed like a card they were supposed to draw or something like that. That feels.
Yeah, most things are not mandatory in Ark Nova, so it's always a good, not only a good sportsmanship, but it's in the intention of the game. So it's not like, oh, you didn't thought about it, so you don't get it. It's actually the most of the triggers then are mandatory. So
Yeah, Blake just got that zoo, but if he had got it, he had 2 workers. He only got one of them out before the break happened, which is kind of a waste of a worker.
yeah,
He still has a nice appeal of a zoo. There's that. Everyone has a decent zoo. You said the flamingos were going to be gone, and they're not. They're still there. I'm actually surprised.
probably not for long.
No, one at the top to start.
I want you to make a thing where a restaurant opens, and at the same time, for some odd reason, one of your animals is released.
Do you think that would be well received?
I think it would be very poorly received, but I would laugh for a really long time.
So have
You could do it with pigs.
have you used the shark ability already? The shark attack is it's kind of you could where you when you play the shark with the expansion you get to remove a card from the middle row and get the points for it. So I don't know what your imagination is, but that's
My imagination is we just fed that animal to the sharks.
No, we don't do this.
I do it. It's my zoo. I do what I want. You could do pigs. You could make the pigs so they go away, and then a pork chop restaurant opens up.
Oh man, I will write this down in the scrapbook and baby.
Yes. Tom Vasel changing gaming for the better.
Those 2 did look like they went together, didn't they? Yeah. I was looking at the same thing.
So what do I?
All right, so everyone has 2 workers.
Yeah, you like your.
Yes. No, Yellow has 3 workers now. He better use them though. He just used 1.
So I think we are up in the state where we have to look for the bigger conservation projects. Who is up for going there with the symbols? We don't have many predators. They didn't come out, I think. So the second one is the herbivores. Jonathan already supported this, but then there's one and so we have a lot of Africa down there with 2 symbols for Yucca and 3 America symbols. So he is in good shape for this for those projects.
4 and 2 ones.
So he's building
Yucca
3.
is doing
3 buildings. He's building a 4, a 1, and a.
I took 2 from the top, but I took these 2 from the deck.
You want to throw them on the white for a hot second, just so
From the display.
And a pavilion, right?
For a real quick second, so that everybody can see what they are. Perfect. Just because it picks up on the camera.
Yep.
They're
So
racing the other table. I appreciate this. This is good. But you know why they want to finish? Because if they're really slow, that means they jump from this game, we pick the final game, they go into it.
Table, so I get like 5 minutes.
We're for sure finishing for them, unless they call us both out. I think we, like I said, I think we're tight.
So I think you can.
That was we need to speed this up.
There's a fair chance this will be faster than Gaia project.
You're like putting on pants that we bought last year.
I think so.
Yeah, it is good.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I never had doubt of that, actually.
Because it is hard.
So there's no chance to beat
As long as we don't
Ra,
take too long on it, we can take time for sure. But
and probably not Dune Imperium. Well, it depends on the players, I think.
yeah,
Kind of have an idea of what you might
we have a lot of time to think in between turns for sure. So.
Yeah.
So the two tracks of scoring.
Yeah.
Where did that idea come from?
Oh, this was a nice what do you say, honorable mention maybe to Inca and Marcus Brandt, from
Rajas of the Ganges.
Yeah, from Rajas of the Ganges, which I really enjoyed, and I thought it fits the theme perfectly for running a modern zoo with conservation and appeal as both equally valid goals.
All right, you could left a hole in the middle of his map, but he got 4 reputation. Wow, he's really far up on that.
Yeah, so you want a reputation to get the extra worker there, but the most important is the first one, and you need the third one to do double association later on in the game.
So now 2 people have 3 cards flipped over, 2 people have 2 cards flipped over.
So
Which one you just did, buddy?
He built, and he flipped to association.
Okay.
Yeah, spend those X's.
I had a plan, and now I know now they're like, we're on the top, and I'm like, ah!
So if you have that many axes,
So you gonna build 2 animals?
yeah.
The fact that he
What's
built
he building?
he
Oh, gotcha,
covered all
okay,
his
yeah,
associates.
gotcha.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll with my original plan instead of my adaptive plan.
Yeah,
I'm gonna play an X.
Okay, now I'm going back to the zoo again.
Bump on 9. I'm gonna
So you like the
play
horseshoe? No, is it
two
horse?
animals
How is it called?
with a discount
One
on
shoe
this
build.
one.
It's man.
So,
the hotel
6
we're in
and
is called
13 is 19.
horseshoe.
So I get $1 back. So that's going to you.
UK, you get $3 for the.
Oh, that's a nice
You get
jump.
$3 on a bird.
All right, so this is a big point in the game here where they're going to be picking one of their 2 final scoring cards, and they're going to discard one. So figure that took,
This gets a bonus point for a
you know, an hour and a half or 2 hours to get to that point.
green bump over
While they're
there, so
deciding to
everybody
do
can
that,
discard
I got good news for you all.
final
We're going to have an update on the other 3 games that are going on right now. So let's jump to Mr. Bonacore. We'll be right back. Let's see what's going on elsewhere.
Is it the one that you knew you were discarding in that first?
I was at the end of round 3. The leader currently is William with 19 points. Guy, of course, is going to be going for quite a while longer. This is a big game, so we're going to see these scores go up dramatically as we get a little deeper. The other 3, Angela is in second place with 18, Vlado with 17 points, and Mikkel with 12 points. Pretty tight, but we're going to see a dramatic change in these scores coming up real soon. Dune Imperium's about halfway through at the moment. Scott leader with 7 points, followed by Scott Kushner with 4 points, and then Alex Shu with 3, and David Meredith with 2 points. About halfway through that game, and you can see the progression moving along very well there. And Ra is finished 2 rounds of the game. These are the earned points so far. It's been Bryant Brownwell now with 16 points, Andrew Law 14, PJ Marry Me with 4, and Levi Moreno only with 1 point. This game's going to end pretty soon, so I'll probably be back with a update on the finals for that one in probably around 20 minutes or so, maybe a half hour. Back to you, Tom.
All right, thanks, Steven. And yeah, we'll let you know when Ra finishes. Meanwhile, Turtles, right?
Yeah, so we have seen very 4 fast discards of the endgame scoring cards. So they probably made up their strategy already. Seems to be no tough decision there.
Yeah, well, I mean, once you play the game, you kind of know which one you're going for. So it wasn't going to be delayed that long.
And then
I don't even look at mine. No, that's a lie. I always look at them. But
4 cards in your hand for
how often do those
4 each.
decide the game?
I am going to this guy.
Sometimes, I mean, people keep thinking if you can't fulfill your endgame scoring card on the highest spot, you're lost. But that's not right. You can win without it. If they wouldn't matter at all, you don't have to decide you wouldn't have to design them. So like if you would score them each time with 4, there's no point in putting them in because there's no surprise in the end. Then if it always works and it's too easy. So yeah, sometimes they decide.
Okay, sorry.
Well, Blake took the primate breeding program from the track.
Otherwise, we got to remember where he pulled that from.
Oh yeah,
I mean, I knew it was, but you're
So
Blake
if you
took it. Okay, yeah, he has primates also, and now he has the partner zoo, so he can play it. Otherwise, Yuka would be able to play it directly from the middle. I think he has enough. He had enough. Did he have enough reputation? I'm not quite sure. where it was.
Is he worried
now.
though? Because if Blake plays it, he'll be able to jump right and play on top of that.
For $6.
Yeah, sure, but it's always better to be the first with this. You get 1 point more, at least.
2 enclosure and a
So it's not too bad for Yuka because, like you said, he can jump in, but
2 enclosure.
yeah.
Gonna go here.
So Yuka would probably wanted to play it from the middle directly. He had an upgraded association card, and then
And
it would.
then I will
So the blue player has a ton of. Are all those?
Yeah,
All those enclosures have no animals.
yeah,
in
he
them.
still doesn't have has petting zoo animal. I'm quite wondering
these for blue.
Like why he built it?
Yeah.
15 to 16.
It's probably a super secret strategy you don't know yet.
Yes.
Exactly for 6, this is my change. Yep.
This might be true.
Check the that's-
So this lets
But they're
me-
moving up a lot on the reputation track. They're moving pretty far.
Oh,
Can they?
also,
Is
he's in
Black?
the wrong spot. Yellow.
Can he
is
move
your
higher on the
guy.
reputation track?
We were both at 9 when I
Yes. He flipped.
He
cards.
flipped it. Yes, I think everybody flipped cards already besides Yuka. Yuka did not. I mean, the reason why they all have so much reputation on this board is because of the two placement boni of double reputation. So you get 4 just from playing it just from the board, 4 extra
All
reputation.
right, what's he gonna do
That's
here?
how to work
As
after
you
you
do
He's
it,
gonna do a
this is the
conservation
bonus
project.
action you can do in your turn.
Which one?
Once
get
in a
it.
turn.
Okay.
So you're going to do 2, and then you're going to
So
pay
maybe
$10
he's
to
going
get
for
it.
Americas.
Okay.
I don't know. He already has 3, so.
So I do this.
Mm.
Uh,
And the boni in the middle are gone, so it's not that important to get another 2 right now. But
Take the money. Take the money.
so this happens immediately.
Immediately and every income.
I think he really wanted the cut from the middle. Then was a nice pickup from Blake.
Nobody here is like someone who keeps all their pieces nice and straight. There's just piles of stuff on everyone's board. I like that. It's about gaming, not about keeping your pieces straight. No one cares if your pieces are straight. I'm lying. Some people really care.
11, 11.
So we just don't want to go to an early end game or time determined.
He's taking a while to make this choice. I guess this is where the game slowed down.
Being like, I got choices, but I'm like, I'm just going to go with the one that.
Pick the money. You pick the money. Put it out.
Has chosen the money, and he's going for 2 America. Yeah, so he doesn't have another one in his hand.
It was just funny 'cause he literally-
Oh, he really would have liked to play it from the middle. You can tell by.
I think game gonna last till that one. So yeah.
Yes. First donation.
Americas.
Yep. So you get $5 and 2.
So you're going to go 1, 2 spaces.
You get
So you're
this
going to
bonus
get that $5.
He said he's only played it once, right? So,
And I can do.
but
$2.
he must just be a naturally good player.
Yeah, I mean he
Either that
won
or he's
Bus,
just always
he won
pretending he doesn't know.
he won Bus Birmingham, so I think I suggest he is
You can only do it
a
once
really
per
good
turn.
player.
You can only do it once.
Once per
Oh, yeah,
association
so, yeah,
action.
take one of those and go throw it up there.
Or do you think could you win the Bus Birmingham
Sponsor
Rip?
for 4, huh?
I don't know. I'm vibing with my zoo
Yeah,
guy.
he is out of money. But he
I just.
You,
did. They already
He
move?
probably
No.
heard you earlier when you said money wasn't important.
Yeah,
Yes.
sponsors for 4.
$4. Please, your turn, Blake.
All right,
Oh,
guys.
sorry, I'll wait till the
No,
Yeah, yeah.
Here,
Sorry.
you're good. I'm sure she will hand me $4 correctly. And we will move on with life.
All right.
I promise I do
I'm
not.
gonna break
want
for
the reason
2.
We have to end early.
So I'm gonna take this.
Maybe I do.
Whose turn is it?
I don't know what
Station
I'm playing.
range.
Yeah.
It's Blake is playing. It's drawing cards, so he's thinking about.
4.
Isn't he? Yeah, it looks like. Yeah.
No, yellow's playing. Because black just took money. That's right. We just saw that.
I'm gonna do.
One of the new cards. If you take the cards action, one of the new ones has snap on 3, 4, and 5.
Go.
A
Yeah.
lot of people are gonna like that one.
This
guy.
is this was a playtester's favorite card. It's I don't think it's the most competitive of those cards, but the people love it. So
Can I
It just
get,
makes you feel good.
Yeah.
Early game, you get a card you want.
Final table. He won. Where do you think he won? Brent's normally good at
It's probably better in the beginning than it is near the end.
Yeah, but I've seen people. You have a double snap on the back of the side. So if at 5 you can snap 2 cards.
I do like that.
This can be.
Is that a
quite
llama?
handy.
I see a llama.
Oh, it's a petting zoo.
All right.
Yeah, it's
He just flipped his 3rd card, so now everyone has 3 cards flipped.
I'm gonna associate with 1x to grab this one. 2 hats for blue. 6 to 8. I get a new worker, and I get.
So what animal was just played? Is that an owl?
Yeah.
I found that owls are never really interesting to see at the zoo. You have to go into that dark house where everything's dark, and then the owl's just sitting there staring at you.
Yeah, because they are active at night, and so they don't feel comfortable being watched, and so that's. But it's kind of represented by the appeal of the birds. So they have lesser appeal. Like 4 is not that much, and because you
Oh, now that's good.
And I have to.
Of course, you have to use workers. Getting extra workers doesn't mean anything if you don't use them.
Perfect.
So another thing to watch on those boards is that every the last spot on the right side of the board for the last partner zoo, for the last university, and for the 3rd worker gives 2 extra conservation points, which is really strong. Yeah, on the other maps you only have 1 of those 3 lines giving you 2 extra conservation, and this makes upgrading conservation on this board much better, in my opinion, than on the other boards. And only Yuka so far is following this, so yeah, he might be up to something.
Is wrong. The owls in my zoo are great, says Violent Frog. What are they doing? Eating mice? I mean, how are they great? Spinning their heads? You know they can't spin their heads 360 degrees. I learned that. They can spin their heads 270 degrees. That's insane. I can't even spin my head 90 degrees. I have to turn my body to look at someone to the side of me.
Oh boy.
9 points for red. 30.
All right.
So
You look at all those green ones.
Indian rhino.
There's the rhino coming up. Okay.
So he thinks he will take species diversity because he has all 5 species icons?
Makes sense, right?
All 5 for now. There's actually 6.
So if you count, petting zoos also count, and bear icon. So yeah. Does he already have 1, 2, 3, 4? Oh, nice. Yeah, he most surely will. It's a good card for him.
So this is going to start. Wow, red has a really high appeal. Have you ever seen anyone appeal? I mean, why does appeal go up to the end of the track? No one has ever gone there, right? In the history of this game. Why did you make it go so far?
I wouldn't bet on that. I wouldn't bet on that. You mean appeal or conservation? It works both.
Both ways, right?
Yeah, it works both ways. Yeah.
Well, conservation I could argue on, because you could be just releasing tons of animals, so your appeal goes all the way down, and your
you can hit the last spot on the appeal track. It works if you fill your map and have like those sponsor cards which give you extra appeal for filling your zoo map. There are like 2, and then the expansion is another one. So
wait, what conservation project was just played?
So I think the shoe bill will be released to the bird project.
I'm gonna go ahead and release this little shoe bill.
So the flamingo is safe for now.
I'm still coming to the zoo.
Down to 19.
I don't care if you get rid of those show bills. I will keep the flamingos. If you get rid of those flamingos, I'm not going to a zoo. Because that's we're judging this at the end. I always do this when I play games if I can. Not just the score, but how good does your zoo look?
Did you know flamingos get their color from their food?
I do know that.
Yeah. So they
mostly because the guide at the Miami Zoo tells us every single time.
I think I'm taking that. Oh man, I'm gonna take this. I gotta start making some moves that are bigger than what I've got.
Oh.
So it pains me.
Can you show what it is, please?
Oh, sorry.
They are the petting zoo animals.
Okay.
Yeah, can we take a look at the Technology Institute card? I like this one. Gives you an action at the end of the game.
This is always a nice play. I really like starting with this card. It gives you so much flexibility.
Yeah.
Because you get the X right away, and you get the income X.
Yeah, so it just opens up more choices in the game, so you can pivot around.
That's all I get for this one.
Does he have 3 universities?
Not yet.
He will though.
He probably
You'll
will
get
because
3.
because like I said earlier, on this map you get an extra 2 conservation points, which is really nice. Yeah. So Jonathan is going to play animals now. I think he was up to a really great start, but he has to catch up now. If you
Yeah, because there's 2 different score tracks, sometimes I have a hard time figuring out who is in the lead.
Yeah, it's not always it's not only the score you have to take into account. It's like the board state, income.
Well, someone asked me once about, like they're like, because I don't like games with low scores. I don't like a game that's 5-3 to 2. But this game has low scores, but not really. Even if I say I scored 3, I really scored both tracks went really far. It's not really 3.
Actually, you start with a minus 114, and then from then on you accumulate your points. It's just
I don't like to think that way though.
Yeah, but
you start 114 negative points.
If you, it's the same. So are you familiar with the rule changes the publishers did in the new versions? No, they didn't. The new board has some numbers printed on the text, so you can accumulate. So basically, if you buy a new version of Ark Nova, you will score the same but plus 100 points. So you don't feel like, yes.
Really?
Yeah, you didn't catch up.
I did not know this.
Yes,
when did that happen?
Like 4 months ago, when it went to be a board game arena, because in board game arena there's it's just one of the things, because you can't score, you can't win a game with 0 points on board game arena. It's somehow not working. So
the internet is controlling our lives.
So there was a point where you got an extra point, and everybody got an extra point in the end. So you will never end up with a winner with 0 points. It's weird, right? But it really helps counting the final score in the end. So it's really a benefit. So it helps that people don't get frustrated by a negative score in their first game. It's easier to score the points, and
but this box itself is not that way.
Caracal for 9.
No, we play the original rules. It doesn't change anything gameplay wise, though. It's otherwise I wouldn't.
No,
have,
but I like it.
Otherwise
I
I wouldn't have agreed to
good.
it. Yeah.
Well, there is a couple cards that you changed in the expansion.
Yeah, we especially with the final scoring cards, like with a million games played on Board Game Arena up to this point, you can, so we settled on adjusting them a little, especially since the game might get a little bit faster with the expansion in terms of.
I don't know how to pronounce this animal. The Japanese, cat.
Oh, it's Ninja Monkey.
Thank you. I will just say that. Okay.
Yeah.
These are new copies, but I mean, when games are published, it takes a while for things to distribute. You can buy a new copy of a game that came out 30 years ago. It's not new. It's just different. It's in shrink. All right, let's see. Let's take an update of where everybody's at. So we have all four players have 3 cards flipped over. Red and yellow and blue have 3 workers. Black only has 2. Black is the farthest on the conservation track, while the lowest on appeal. That's why I'm not going to a zoo. Red is the highest on appeal and second on the conservation track. Yellow doesn't care about the environment and kills animals, and they're second on the appeal track.
Sorry, I totally spaced hard.
Everyone do it on a little sleep, slowing down because everyone's like.
I'm definitely feeling the sleep for sure.
I get the X.
Yes, yes, right now. Okay.
And
Oh, Yuka is playing more enclosures with his last money. And then I think, oh, yes. Okay, he wants to get his association card back up. He has still 2 workers.
Oh, I see. Just to rush that to the top.
Yeah, he doesn't have money anymore. He probably won't need more cards at this point, and breaking 5 is not enough. 4 is not enough at this point, so he wants to ensure his association card is back up there. So he might get another partner zoo to get the last worker, to get 2 more appeal, which would give him an. So here's another interesting thing in this setup. We have the doubler on the association board. This is the most difficult to play card, because usually it's best if you get it late in the game. Then you can make a really huge move out of it when you have enough money or enough workers to do a double association. This is really strong, but it's always risky to pick it, because if there is a break, you lose the token, and so it's hard to time this placement so right, and it happens often, like here, that it stays on the board.
Up another conservation project here.
Yeah, there's the monkey breeding program.
He's releasing monkeys. Man,
no, not releasing. It's the partner zoo one with.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
I'm doing this one.
Other side. Slides.
Upside down. So I want to come right here. The primate.
Oh, Yell's really far in the reputation track.
So that'll give me 1 conservation point from this. 3 conservation.
I do like the reputation track. If you get all the way to the end, you have so many options and choices, and you're getting more appeal.
So yellow gained 1, 2. You get an X and 1 more point here.
So I'll get another.
And he finally took the conservation point bonus.
Yeah.
So now everyone has it.
Gain. This is the 5 I gained. And I paid this X. Did that. And
Okay, so he moved up a little bit. Yellow now cares about the environment a little more, so I appreciate him getting more. He heard me, probably.
Yeah, so that worker.
Is
Yeah,
where
now
it's
that I
at.
made it obvious that I totally forgot mine.
So what's the fastest game of this you've ever played? 30 minutes? You play speed?
Oh, I'm not a really fast player myself. So I mean, online games are under an hour. So in real life, So I like to take my time. I'm not the rushing player, and it's I like. So when our group meets, we play like 1 game an evening. We don't
Just one?
Yeah, just one.
No,
so
no.
we
It's,
play
number of
weekdays.
victory
So
points at the end. Amount of money
it's like meeting at 7 and then explaining the rules or not. It depends on the game, of course. And then we finish at 12 or so. It's a fun game, little chat, and then.
Is your group tired of this game?
Maybe a little bit, but no, we still I still have enough people to play it locally.
One Ark Nova game took 1 hour.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, but it's map A. Yeah, maybe this helps.
This one is not 1 hour. Just as a heads
So
up.
and they had 3-player games in the not many, but there was some 3-player games. Maybe this was one of those.
Break 2.
So Michael took the petting zoo animals. Interesting.
There's still no animals in that petting zoo. And you know what? I think that he should get some points for realism. Because I can't tell you the number of petting zoos I've gone to that have had like 1 goat. It's really annoying.
Really? 1 goat?
Or something. In America, it happens all the time. You're like, oh, come to the petting zoo, and you get there, and there's like a sheep. There's some
I
pretty bad
haven't
petting
seen
zoos.
this in Europe.
You discarded 1.
Oh god, I got discard 1.
Or you can go to the fair here, and the petting zoos are free. But then they charge you $10 for half a carrot.
Yeah.
To
So
feed
you want
the
to
animals.
feed them? Yeah, here. Give us $10.
I really want to bring carrots in my pocket and see if that's legit.
I think you could in Germany. I think you could.
For the honesty check.
Yeah, you're not supposed to feed most of the animals, though.
You get in
Just,
trouble.
just,
That's what I've heard.
Just
There's a lot of conservation projects in the middle. Which one should they grab?
so why is there what?
So you have to
This shouldn't be there, right?
2 or smaller.
This looks like the base conservation. Huh? Am I- What's going on there? Am I mixing up the pictures? This is the base conservation project, isn't it? Why is it there?
We will correct that problem because this is the World Series of board gaming and our integrity is high. They're going to go watch me. He's going to throw it off the table in a
I think
fit of
I
righteous.
think they will need to restart now. No. Just kidding. Just kidding. Okay.
Eagle eye.
Yeah, I
Eagle
mean,
eye.
come on. It has another backside. Can't you see through it?
Base conservation project.
Oh, this can be interesting also.
Our base
Wow.
conservation projects.
Oh, we need to do
That one is.
Yeah, this one. Thank you.
Okay, well, where's that?
Thanks, Matthias.
V. Good eye.
Yeah. How did we not realize when the back of it came up?
I don't know.
I think we were.
Because we flipped two at the same
What's
time.
this?
and we were-
I'm getting an update from the main booth that one of the games is over. So that's exciting. So we're going to come back to this one in a second, but we're going to jump over to Mr. Bonnegar and see what's happened. Exciting news.
It is big news, Tom. Thank you. The Raw final is over, and Andrew Law, who got here by winning Arc Nova, has won the Raw game with a final score of 50 points. Bryant Brownwell came in second with 46. Levi Moreno with 29, and PJ Merriamy with 20. So congratulations to Andrew. He's the first person that has now made the final table here at the World Series of Board Gaming, and can't wait to find out about the rest of them. Tom and Matthias, take it back.
So what's interesting about that, because the Arc Nova winner won, the pool of possible games for the final is slightly larger.
Yeah.
Because we take out the game they won and the final. So there's still only 5 games that are out right now.
Shouldn't it be negative and then it evens it out? So you remove it twice, so it's back in. I'm up for an Agnova final actually.
You're greedy. You're so greedy. I mean, you're in Vegas. You're on the Dice Tower at the World Series of Board Gaming. We let you play in your own game. What else do you want? You're going to Essen next week.
I still love.
They're going to carry you around on a throne.
What? Rah.
All right, let's get back to our Arc Nova game and see what's happening here. So the break has not happened yet. This would be break number 3, but there are conservation projects all over the place at this point, and they're still out there for people to grab and or play. And I want to say the Flamingos are still in the game, which makes me happy. I'd get rid of Flamingo in a second though if we kept the monkeys.
Associate for 3. Go here. And take Africa, and I'll upgrade my association card.
I don't remember that happening last year. That one of the winners won one of the semifinals. I don't think it did. I think it might have. I don't remember. So this means 2 people who are in the finals will have both played Arc Nova to get there.
Yeah.
See, you're running this tournament. All right, so what conservation project was just played? Had something to do with the birds.
It's the bird conservation base project, which got a search for with the rhino, I think.
Yeah, but how many did he do here?
I'm not sure. Probably don't have. It's an interesting move. Okay. Oh, this is quite
better at this
uncommon.
point
Yes.
to wait till you have 3 or 4?
Usually you do this, but especially
maybe he just wanted that money.
Yeah, but he could also support the monkeys. The monkeys is up there, so
all should support the
probably this would be the more obvious choice.
So maybe he'll do both at some point. He has all 3 of his workers out.
Yeah, he only gets 2 points out of the project, and the monkeys would give him the same. So, and he would kept the. I don't.
I'm sad too. They can't hear us. You can say.
Ach, sind wir off? No.
Already gave him his other.
What?
So one more for the donation.
Yeah. So
Um,
you don't mind.
see,
This is,
oh, I know what happened. Okay, yeah, yeah.
what?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I think he should have supported the monkeys, though. It's at this point. But yeah.
You get to upgrade a card.
Say what?
You get to upgrade a card.
Yeah, I get to upgrade a card. I will upgrade sponsors because you guys aren't. I hate not flipping my associate, but I hate money and you guys aren't helping me.
Let's see. I'm gonna build.
I feel like there's still an hour left in this game. I might be wrong. Depends how fast things start moving.
I'm gonna do a level 3 enclosure.
Yep.
And a pavilion kiosk.
Where did Andrew go?
Oh. Level 3.
Yeah, no, it's not elimination.
So.
I wonder if they're finished and they're just still discussing.
What do you think? How much time is left in this game?
I'm gonna put this right here.
I think they're maybe halfway through. Half an
They
hour.
gotta be more than halfway
Put this
through.
right here.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you see, when I play the game or watch the game, the time is not relevant to me. I have no actual. How long does it? How long am I sitting here? I have no idea. Is it an hour
So
already?
you are that immersed in the game, you don't think about time?
I watched the ring final and it took, I don't know, I can't tell you if it's 3 hours or no. I watched it, it was, time just passed by.
All right, what's it gonna do? Is it gonna draw cards? He's gonna take cards.
I'm gonna X out sponsors for one.
So well, now let me think about it.
Where are we sitting in? So we cannot see the game from here. We're in a separate room from the game, so that we don't want them to hear our commentary anyway. You know, they're going to hear him say, "Oh no," when someone takes a move, and then they'll all freeze up. So they're not that far from us. They're about 100 feet in that direction, but there's a wall and a curtain and armed guards in between. There's not armed guards. There's not even guards.
Not this time of the day.
That's true. There are armed guards in the casino.
Yes,
somewhere.
I think so.
So I have a discount. This is 7.
So he keeps. So no. Okay. There's another American icon, but he already supported the project, so can't benefit from that.
So this is for 7.
Yep. 4 points for red, 40 to 44.
So there will be a what? I'm sorry.
What animal is he building?
So it's the wombat and I don't know the English name. It's
He's about to round the corner. 50 appeal. He has clearly the most interesting zoo to go to.
You flip this one, yeah? The 2 enclosure?
Yeah, the enclosure.
4 points red, 4 to 48.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I think he's got that.
I think I should cut. So
And you get 2 more.
Yeah.
48 to 50.
yeah.
Good job.
The tuck card gets discarded.
so we are up to the next. The next break is coming close. Yeah.
Right.
So players are out of money, and I think like they all are interested in a break right now. Blake has another worker, and as for him,
Nobody can pull it with a scavenger.
he might.
So this goes here.
He might get the last
Yes, sir.
zoo.
Yep, finish it first.
Zoo for the last
Were they like
upgrade.
This?
Yeah, they were.
Where is he? He already. Is there a yellow on this? Yeah, he probably got already 1 zoo. So. Yeah,
Yep, there you go.
is
You called the break. You are.
Yeah,
It's like you've played this before.
I know, right? Struggle.
All right, so once again at the break, this is the 3rd break of the game. people are going to get oodles of money. I mean, red is getting, how much money is red getting? It's getting a ton.
There won't be 3 more breaks. I think 5, maybe one. Like I said, 1 or 2 more breaks. And then
I don't think there'll be 3 more breaks.
no, there won't.
Red is going around the corner. He's going to build animals. He's going to start conserving the earth.
Everybody has to discard.
People discard cards. We get rid of icon tokens, although there's not a lot of tokens in this game because it's a friendly game. There's more tokens in it.
Yeah.
In this game, the only tokens really are the ×2 tokens.
So with friendly mode, you have you basically have an increased value of the reptiles, because especially the hypnosis reptiles now have a determination ability, which gives you a whole extra turn. This is huge, yeah, this is a specialty in the friendly mode. So all of a sudden, Europe partners will becomes more important, because there is this one snake, and in 4-player games you probably will see it at some time. So this can be always a decider. It's the So you have to keep in mind the things.
Okay, it should be good. I think it's not going to last that long. I don't think.
Snapping.
No, it's snipping.
Nobody's really set up to take a huge one, so this is going to take longer than you would.
Snipping has a very different meaning.
What is snipping in English?
Snipping is with scissors.
Fair, because then comes
We snip, 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 snip,
This is
snip.
schneiden.
Just don't put this
Okay.
Okay, so give me the words again. So that's, say them again. So this is with the scissors,
This is schnippen,
Okay.
and this is schneiden.
and the alligator is.
Schnappen.
I'll speak English, thank you.
25.
So how is the income? 25 for Michael, 30 and an X for Blake.
I'm at 22, 23,
And everyone got a conservation point, right?
27, 28.
Yeah, right now everyone gets in, which speeds up the game.
Well, I give blue a bonus
Right here.
because blue gets the $5 too, so their income went up.
33.
So did Yellow already get his? Yeah, he did, I think. So getting the doubler on your income is really huge, because then you can put it on you have more time to use it, so you can put it on like
Income per
your conservation and go nuts with it and make 2 at one turn. This is so good. Usually you can only support 1, even if you have 5 X tokens.
you did your
Yeah,
income.
because you have to do different actions with your conservation card. But if you have the doubler, you can just do on 5. You can do double conservation projects. This makes it so strong.
Wait, so you're saying if I have the sponsor on the 5,
Association.
sorry, so and I spend a doubler and X is to make it 10, I'm getting 20 money, 40 money.
Wait, no, yet you're at the sponsor card. So if you,
Yeah, sponsor card.
I was talking about the association card. If you need a 5-power association to support a conservation project. Yeah, and you can,
You did your income?
even with 5 X tokens, you can only do
Alright, boys.
1, because you have to do different actions. Yeah, you can only do 1 time a conservation project. Because with the doubler on 5, you don't even need the X tokens, and you can go, I support a conservation project, and then use the doubler and do another conservation project,
I'm going to
which wouldn't be
boost
possible
the
otherwise in 1 turn. So this is really, the doubler is really strong on conservation, but it's risky, like I said earlier, and snatching it up for your income is really a strong move. So we have the other incomes: 27 for Jonathan and 38 for Yuka. He has a nice lead in income also, because he is up in the appeal track so far. So he's in a really good
He took the
position.
multiplier bonus, like you said.
Okay.
Yeah,
Put on
this is.
sponsors. There you go.
Oh,
You were
no,
right.
I know. I thought.
Alright, that's the
Okay.
next
He doesn't take it.
the boost.
He takes it now.
will get
Yeah, it's
2
really strong on
conservation
sponsors too, I think,
Alright, yeah.
because you control the break at this point. Even in a 4-player game, he could go double break and just cause another one. So this kind of plays. Yeah. So if he would be in the lead with income, this might be. Sometimes it's the right thing to do.
Yeah, I'm joking.
Just break again with your second turn. This can be really strong. But most probably he just has 2 sponsor cards now, which is also really nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Down.
And this is a common move with the red panda, which gives the sponsor on the double on the sponsor card to go double break after this and then force to break. This can be game breaking.
Maybe size 4 enclosure, please.
Okay, taking cards. What's he taking?
Thanks. I'm gonna go here. Take an X.
I did this reptile breeding program.
Thank you.
We knew it was coming.
Took all cards off the top of the desk. All right.
Break 2. You can snap 1 or draw 3.
Yeah. Could he snap one of those cards?
Come on, Black. I want to see some animals. Oh, this looks like animals.
No, not for the
He's paying a lot of money.
Yeah, so the problem for Michael, the game is he has the least income. He had a nice start with the triple flip, but he has not enough money. So now he is
Yeah,
already...
but he's spending a ton of money here. That's 34. He put out a llama, which no one cares about.
Where is his petting zoo? Does he have a bear? Am I blind? Where is his petting zoo on the map?
Undo animals. Dump over there.
Yeah, I think he recognized.
Telling you, I really feel like these people can hear you.
I mean, he has to put the marker in, and there is
Fine.
no one, so.
I'll add follow the rules to our things that the contestants must do.
But I have to say one thing: it's pretty hard to do both. I'm not the best multitasker.
So he's switching his thing, and now he's building a petting zoo. So he has telegraphed his
yes.
next action.
Yeah.
So much.
Okay. All right, let me back up. That's okay. I gotta build a petting zoo then. I'm totally not gonna do that in a second. I'm gonna build a 4. I'm gonna build
Okay.
a
Took it back.
petting zoo
Yeah.
and a kiosk.
Yeah, you really want to do double animals usually, but I think it wouldn't be.
You didn't give yourself a.
I don't think at this point he has to do double animals because he is out of money anyways, and
I gotta
probably.
pay 8, not 6. Thank you very much. And then I gotta still have.
Yeah.
So he's building a 3 and a kiosk.
40 minus 6 is 34. 20, 30. Okay, so that's fine. So I'm gonna go like
I'm
this.
so sad
Still
nobody
take the
upgraded
double
the
bump
sponsor
over
cards. It's
there, by going this
so
way.
undervalued.
Well, if it makes you feel better, the winner of the tournament
It's
did.
not. It's underrated. No, yeah.
Have an X, please. And like it's 1. I still get
It
that
could
one.
have been great for.
But maybe they'll
for-
upgrade
could
the
have been-
new sponsor cards.
Could be. Yeah, they surely should.
I'm telling you, I'll never play with this way again.
Really?
I'm only playing with the other ones.
And there's my build. As always, thank you all for keeping me honest.
Alright, guys, I'm going to activate this for y'all to bust me. ×2.
Yeah.
First one I'm going to do is the medical breakthrough. So I have the requirement of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It gives me 2 appeal for every donated.
So
I
he
have
goes
2.
double conservation project, I
Should be
think.
4. Alright.
Oh, he
that looks
finished the
good.
track
And
already.
then
Oh, and he
I am
had
going to,
the
for my
science
secondary trick, I'm going to do the gorilla
medical
field
breakthrough.
research,
Okay.
Oh man, nice.
which will give me 1 conservation point for yellow.
Yellow up.
So you will
2
get
reputation, so
2
more
appeal.
appeal.
conservation points as an income from now on.
That's going to go over here. This goes away. That serves its purpose. And I think that's all I can do. Let's do it.
If you're officially finished, you can pass the card.
What's that?
If you're
Oh,
officially
yeah, thank you.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I was supposed to snap a card, which was going to be this one. Are you guys okay with me doing that?
Yeah.
Did that
Yeah.
change your play at all?
I mean, unless, well,
Yeah,
unless,
there's the cards that got
if you
played.
snap that, the card that comes out right here.
Well,
my-
then
okay.
fair. Then do you want to put the card back so that way you can undo
So
the
that,
card?
folks, is sportsmanship.
Yeah, it should
haven't seen
it wouldn't have changed anything
just
at
see
this
it in
point.
his-
I think.
Honestly, the only reason is the fact we're trying to
So
speed up.
with
Like,
with
I
the
put
new
that there
water
so I can
animals
snap
and
it.
the water icon showing, then that could mess up quite more. But
You're good.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Like I'm playing on a clock.
Yeah, we're all in, and with the enclosure we just did, so we're good.
I'm gonna break for 2.
so did Michael took his money back, or he already paid the elephant and just
I think it's a pile right there.
yeah, it is a pile.
No, that's not your card, was it? That was sitting way out there.
You said money's not important.
It doesn't
But
look
I remember,
like
so-
it doesn't look like Yeah, I said so, and I stick with it. In the end, it's not worth anything.
Everything's about points at this point.
You should end the game without money.
You're saying you should end with no money?
You should end the game with no money, yeah, because then you are efficient. You use it. Because it's worth nothing in the end. So like in life, when you die, you don't need
Okay,
money
so
anymore.
life lessons from Ark Nova. Thank you. I'm learning a lot today.
You're welcome.
Money's not important. When you die, you can't take money with you. Thank you.
Oh, you took the zoo school?
Just before you reveal that, or you can maybe, yeah.
Oh, so they're confusing those already, yeah. Yeah, this happens.
Nope, that's not disco pop.
You're about to see it come back out and be like,
Red's
wow.
around the corner.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a critical thing to go around the corner in a game because then no one else can see you.
I'm hiding behind the stack, you mean?
Well, no, I'm telling you, when I can't see around the corner and I know I can't catch you and I'm going to lose, it's a very demoralizing thing. It's when they round two corners that it's worse.
Very nice.
And then I get this one.
Oh, he hasn't won yet.
No.
Should be a little too gray. That's
It
not
may
bad.
not sit out here yet. It's got mountains on it.
So how are we at the base conservation project? So we have Africa symbols for Michael. One, two.
You are? Yeah, not me.
Oh. Is anyone up for a big conservation project?
Decided one because we're not using it.
I don't think
Yeah,
so.
we put it in, I guess we can put it, yeah.
So we can
Side
totally use the
entrance.
side
Red could
entrance.
be a few
Yeah.
turns
Oh, we have
away.
yeah. Black has accumulated some America symbols, right? It's hard to see.
Draw one
Pull a
card,
card from within
in
your
repetition
red.
range or the deck.
Oh, okay. Yuka had small animals with, but he doesn't have so many. I think like
Okay.
can support it for 2 again. 5 animals for 3. Okay.
All right, someone pointed out that if you have children, maybe you want to have some money left at the end of your life to give to them.
Yeah, I have children here. Greetings at home. Love you.
He's leaving you no money. This I've learned.
So, do something in your life. I give you best education. You can earn your money. It's cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna draw a card, but I'm gonna deal with that in a hot second. So I'm gonna play this and that. So again, it's 40 minus 6, 34.
Yep.
10 or 20, 30, 35. Can I have $1 back? So that's my payment side. That's
I don't know. Black seems to be doing pretty well.
So they're going
Yeah.
Except he's broke.
And that beautiful petting zoo that I built.
Yeah, that's what I pointed out earlier. His problem is he's out of money. Yeah, but now this can be.
I get a green.
So usually the elephant is designed that you should get on average a 2 points out of conservation. And
Is he holding the elephant?
Yeah, he just played it, I think, and it's designed that you should get two conservation points out of it. But if you get lucky, you can get 4, and this can be a really good price ratio.
The water one.
Okay.
I got like this.
But it's expensive, and money. He's already the player with the least money, so it's not the best card for him at this point. But
I don't mean to keep going back to your bad life advice, but
yeah,
some people now are taking the fact that you said end your life with no money, that they should buy as many board games as they can now.
that's not what I said, but
that is. I feel like that's where we're ending up here.
So I mean, I spend most of my money for board games too, so probably. But I'm not in the position.
Now you're a millionaire.
What?
From Ark Nova, the sales of Ark Nova.
Oh, come on.
That's not what board games do, folks. If you want to be rich, designing a board game is not the way to do it. You could took the Small Animals Conservation Project.
Yeah. Yeah, Yuka did. So how many America did Blake accumulate already? I see 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's really close for the big 5 swing, which will put him in a really nice position. So he's I think yellow.
They're on a hard count.
I'm gonna upgrade.
We have an hour.
Yeah.
Well, I can't officially root for any of these players, but I'm gonna be happy whoever wins here, because they've been playing so well and interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm sure the Ark Nova experts would like they made a mistake here, but they are having a good game, and I do like that a lot. Also, I'm not watching the other ones. No one's built 4 partner zoos. How often does that happen? 4 partner zoos. No one's built 4. No one's even built 3, actually.
Yeah, because only one player upgraded. No, okay, they took the upgrade for conservation as their last. So you usually go up this track when you start with, or when you upgrade association earlier. So you can get your.
Oh, never mind. I said that, and the guy builds a 3rd partner zoo. Okay. I swear they are listening to us, or someone here is.
Okay, I'm gonna spend 4 X's to.
Okay.
I think the game went so well for Jonathan at that point. He had such a great start, I think.
Is he making a donation?
Somehow it fell.
8. I'll grab Europe here.
I'd love to see the cards. What went wrong there?
$5. And I have a strength of 5 over here.
But he still can play animals, and then.
Okay, that was a good move.
And I will do Predator.
I wonder if Blue has a chance, though.
3 X's, so I'll get 2 more points.
Yeah, he started great.
He's behind on both tracks.
And the second round was horrible for him, I think.
For that.
But better than everyone else here. I just keep thinking I watch it later, and I'll be like, oh man, I was rooting for you the whole time. The designer, though, he didn't like you.
So he does make the big move with the X tokens to. This is a famous use of your X tokens to double up on the conservation association action. If you upgrade sponsor store, you can build multiple sponsor cards with it. It's
what is this?
Nice.
What is this he's playing?
This is a small animals project. So he has 5 small animals, which will give him 3 more conservation projects. It's.
Here. And I have 2 one animals. 2.
Yeah. This goes back to you, Black Cube. Discard.
Okay. Are we counting them based off here?
So they're discussing how the supported projects will be counted in the end of the game, and you just look at the removed cubes from the left side of the board. That this is how many projects you supported. So in case someone rotates out from the top, you still has.
I mean, if we're counting off this, it's fine.
So he chooses the build 2 as a bonus.
So first for this, Red, you get 2.
Yeah.
He's doing really well here.
In good shape.
And he still has money left.
Yeah. He needs enclosures. That's why he upgraded. He chose the bonus for the 2 size. I don't think he's up to filling up his map, which is not.
Red, you crushing it.
No, he's not even close to filling his map.
It's just a matter of timing.
I mean, because this is often the reason to choose this bonus early, so you can ensure you fill your map.
Okay, all I know is about Michael's zoo is that he basically frees every animal. Yeah. If I had an annual pass at the zoo, I'd be pretty annoyed because every time I go there, there's another animal gone.
Maybe he has the nature zoo final scoring card, which would be good in this point.
That guy. So that's going to give me a bump there.
This one gets discarded, correct?
Yes.
Right, so yellow gets this back. Yeah, hold on. This gets discarded. So then it goes here.
Nope. No.
That's not bad, though.
Upside down.
That's not bad. He's about to round a corner over there, too.
Okay. So I get that one. That's 1 green.
So 1 green.
So yeah, I mean, you could have a nature zoo and a reputation
3 points over here.
zoo for a whooping 7 points.
And what did you
can't count the hexes, but
I took off $12. So I need $12.
So who's in a better position here? Michael or Yuka? Because one is doing better on the conservation, the other is doing better on the appeal. They're about the same distance from each other. Well, Yuka's a little closer.
I still don't think
Yuka has money. Yeah, good point.
Yeah, I think Yuka is in the lead right now. You can tell. I wouldn't.
You pass me the card?
Yes, sorry.
You good? I'm due. All right, I'm gonna do.
So now we see the animals for yellow. Let's see what this will change, because he needs one more America icon for the 5, and then let's see if he has this fifth icon. It would be great for him now.
Here.
So
Make sure I can do that. Yep, this guy right here.
Oh.
It's gonna cost me 2 plus 12 minus.
So this
3.
is his first animal, but he only has one Z enclosures left.
11. I get flip over a 2 next to the mountain.
There, oh, that's great for him.
It gives me 5 appeal.
Because of the Africa symbol?
Yeah, because no, it should be 8 points or so.
Right here.
But yeah, he's still America would be greater, obviously. So it's his third Africa icon.
So I have the 2.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I think Black is doing really good in this game, and I see yellow before Black actually. I think red is in the lead, yellow is second, then black and blue is still struggling.
How many Africas?
This would be my guessing at this point.
You gain 1 for Africa and all zoos.
There's 3 in yours with him. There's 4, 5.
Yeah, you see, the monkey's great. He gives him.
I have been telling you the monkey's been great the whole game. I'm not.
You did. You did.
I'm mostly talking about the theme of the monkey.
59.
Okay. So that one comes right here. And
Up.
you already gave me my little boost right here.
Yep.
Okay, so that looks good.
This gets revealed. Oh, sorry. Once you decide you're passing the.
A single bush babu.
Oh wait, let me pay. Sorry guys, I didn't give you the money. So
How many?
11 for the
How much bonus did he get for playing that?
7.
He got 1 for each Africa and icon and all zoos. How many were there total?
Should be a total of 5 over here.
It's limited to 8.
Oh, yeah.
Sure. Did he get 8?
So he himself had 3.
So no.
Then
This was
4. 5. It's hard to tell from
This
the
is
top.
the initial animal he played at 11.
Probably wasn't 8,
The
right?
second one who was 10.
There are partner zoos. Everyone has the partner zoo from Africa, so this alone are 4.
Oh wow, you're right.
Now I can pass it to you.
Thanks.
Well, I think for me, African animals are like the most exotic when I go to a zoo. That's what I want to see.
On YouTube.
I mean, Australia has neat animals, South America, but Africa is just. When I was a kid, that's what I imagined. You know, the elephants,
the big
and the
5,
lions.
right? Yeah, sure. So if you go to a zoo in America, do you find the more European animals exotic or
No.
No, okay.
If I was ranking all the continents I care about, I would put Antarctica over Europe.
There are not many. Yeah.
I get a 1
Yeah.
reputation for blue.
That's why I was annoyed when the Wingspan they did the European expansion. I was
Okay.
like, no one cares about European birds. I want to see South American birds. I'm kidding. They're fine. Your birds are fine.
Yeah.
You don't have a bald eagle though.
So,
So
I think most of the European birds don't care about continent anyways and live all around the world. And so, but I'm not an ornithologist like Elizabeth is, at least in this game.
That's true.
So this is interesting. What?
Then I get
He just built a couple animals.
Which is it? Is it?
-3, so for 6.
Oh, I can't. What is
The
it?
common
He goes into the 1 enclosure.
Agatha,
Here.
or Agama,
3 tickets for blue.
A
Oh,
Gamma,
yeah. Okay. Oh.
Agamaja.
Cards.
So this is
Lizard.
Africa. 1, 2, 3.
And he's selling cards from his hand for money.
Nobody could accumulate 5 of any of those types. That's interesting. Usually at this point, someone had reached the 5, especially in 4-player. But
Crunch some numbers.
we have seen lots of other conservation projects so far.
I sell 3 cards. I have some amazing.
And which is this?
Okay. So I'll sell 2 cards for 8.
Oh, I know this is the Agama again, right? Oh, I have troubles recognizing the pictures with this pixel and then on the head. It's hard.
20 away.
So he sold some cards, right?
He handed me my $12, right?
Yeah, he did. He sold 2 cards, I think.
Yeah.
Can't slide. He's got like one more card.
We're really close, I think, to the end, don't you think?
Yeah.
I mean,
There will be one more break.
Red
I
has
think.
money. He can build a couple animals, and he just has to do.
I think there will be one more break because the money is not enough to end it. But yeah, well, Mika. If Yuka will be able to cross the lines before another break, he will surely win this. I think, but I don't know. He will need another enclosure probably.
Yeah, as I say, he doesn't have a lot of enclosures. That's his problem.
Yeah, it's just one more, and Blake is set up well for this. So if there is another break, it's yeah.
Okay. I know in the middle of your turn, but we haven't officially crossed 12. So
Thank you.
We're still fine.
Okay.
So there's no surprises later, so don't you be surprised. Like, surprise, you have one more turn, so.
Yeah, we gotta. I mean,
That's not a good surprise.
I don't think we're gonna have a problem. I think Blake's actually looking really good.
Still building animals.
Oh yeah, he's missing out on reputation though.
So 1 for red, 8 to 9.
Play this one or 12.
Look at that.
Minus
Again,
three.
it's just neat to see. They're telling him he has a -3. They could let him pay the extra money,
A discount, it's not a
which you would let him do because money is nothing to you.
He's also a
No, but
discount.
I'm
Or your children.
You're paying 9. Oh yeah, you're paying 9 for that, not 12.
That's
You
not
don't
what I
get to pay nine
said.
because of the
We'll tell you what you said.
I'm not that yet.
Get to 10 and get the 1 as your change.
Well, that's good. This will be a very morbid live stream. Like, prop his head up while we're talking.
Gain another $3 worth of food.
So I get 5. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So red has almost turned the other corner. Red has caught
Yeah,
up to
so
yellow.
there's no way he can. Oh,
Go
okay.
into what enclosure?
There are so many. So if he supports another project and then takes the money and then I don't. There will be another break. I don't think he can do it.
Yeah, there's no space left.
He would need a sponsor card to give him extra appeal and.
I'm gonna cards.
So 2 break.
Rush him. Don't say not to rush you. Rush him.
I'm gonna take 2.
Oh, there it is.
Take
This
There's
is
what?
huge. Yeah, there's the determination snake. This is huge.
Was that the King Cobra?
Yes, because it
call him the
gives you an
determination snake?
extra. It gives you an extra turn, and especially in the late game. So if he does not pick this one,
Be efficient.
Who should take it?
Blake plays cards. He can grab it.
Do cards action.
Break 2.
Take. No, can't do that.
He has to. I mean, he has the. He needs upgraded animals. He has it. He needs double signs. He has it. It's huge for him.
Actually, guys.
What?
Okay. I've burned like this before.
You don't want it?
I think
Okay. So then it's.
I'm gonna take the X cards, actually.
I would pay X tokens at this point to get it, just with a snap. Because it's a close game, and in a close game, it's really huge.
Yeah, did you move?
I thought you did already.
I am really intrigued by who's ahead here.
I'm gonna play sponsor. I'll play guided school tour, so I get 1 ticket for blue and 1 conservation for blue.
So he's going for 2 CP from there. So yeah, that's the thing with the sports. You always can use your association action late in the game to fill up the rows and get those conservation points. So he takes the partnership, which gives him the last worker, I think, which gives him 2 conservation points. So it's getting close there.
And he can make a donation, right?
Yeah. It's just 7.
take one of those to get your
Probably could. If he thinks there will be another round, then he should probably do it. But if I think his best shot at winning the game will be closing it before, if there's any chance. But
he's making a donation.
Yeah. Okay. So he'll be up for another round, probably.
He's really close.
Probably not. Oh man.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 conservation, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. No, 13. 13.
Okay, his next play will be enclosures, and after the next break he will be finished. So he will get an income CP, and then he.
Pay no
So
attention to me. I don't know what else
Okay,
to
so
change.
my mind has gone blank. When someone's tokens cross, the game instantly ends. How does the game end? Remind me.
All other players,
I mean, remind the viewers.
all other players will get an extra turn.
One extra action.
And that's not an extra turn essentially, but if you trigger the end of the game, then it's the last round of the game, and every other player will get one final turn. So
And
this
then we'll do
is
endgame
where
scoring.
when you want to play the Cobra actually. So another one didn't want the Cobra.
Play a card from my hand.
Boy, when you guys
What
watch
did
this
he-
back
what-
and you're
what
going to be
did
like,
he
we should have
take?
taken the Cobra.
What did he take over the Cobra?
I don't know what he took.
Play that one down.
It wasn't the Cobra, though.
Gets me a worker.
An X.
And so those go to you.
Grab the sponsor for okay. So he took the.
Goes there.
Oh, he finally upgraded the sponsor card.
I'd have to bump my sponsors too.
Yeah, okay. So he took the talented communicator, so he could play it with the Okapi's table. Okay. Okay.
And let me double check what you guys have.
Nothing good enough to matter.
So and we see another spicy conservation project. They keep showing up.
God damn, you don't
Does anybody has?
So there's spicy conservation projects.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't even know what.
Yeah, I have no
No, I
idea.
think he's
I
already
don't
done. He's already done the Americas.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay. All right.
That's why you're not seeing it.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, I'm getting mixed up with the colors over here.
Sure.
All right, so I'm gonna actually do. I'm gonna join in the fun on the small animals.
Why he goes on to his new plan, which is, we'll come back and see what his new plan is while he's thinking about it. We have an update on our other games. 2 other games still going on, or maybe, I don't know. Let's jump Mr. Bonacor again.
Okay, so we're still
Hey, thank you,
doing this.
Tom.
We're gonna go through,
We have some big updates to tell you. First of all, in Gaia Project, they're now end of round 4, so they're in round 5. Angela is ahead with 54 points, followed by William with 47, Mikkel with 35, and Vlado with only 12. What's he sandbagging? I guess he's got something going on there. But in Dune Imperium, we're almost there. We have Scott Kushner with 9 points, Alec and Scott Leader with 8 points, David with 7 points. The current combat is for 2 victory points. If anybody but David wins that, endgame will be triggered, final scoring. This is going to end probably in the next 20 minutes or so. I'll be back with an update there. Back to Tom and Matthias.
Huh, those are pretty close scores.
Yeah.
All right, just like this is close. So whose turn is it? Where we're at right now? And thank you, Mr. Bonacor, for the update. No, the Cobra's still there. Is this bothering you still? The Cobra's still there. Money is nothing. Cobras are everything. Cobra Kai.
I know this is one thing with I mean, when you play a game quite often, you know what the card does, and if you don't play friendly mode that often, so he takes it.
They took it. Do you feel better now? He's gonna win the game because he took the Cobra. That's what I'm hearing.
The distance is really
Yeah, I know.
big at this
You have
point.
all the players that take the
it's not-
Cobra. It's the
not
blue player.
But for yellow, it would have been really great, I think.
You're gonna make everyone second guess. Be like, next year, Arc Nova, they'll be like, I sure hope the designer's not watching and commentating.
No, I mean, there's still a good possibility. He has some crazy stuff in hand, yet he doesn't need it.
All right, to our.
Destiny. But this is
Oh,
too
the elephant
expensive.
came out.
Yeah, but nobody has an enclosure for it, and it's too expensive in this.
Yeah, but what if there's a
cycle.
break?
Discard 1.
Yeah,
That's a lot of money.
like I said, if Yuka can do it without a break, but I think he will build enclosures and set himself up to finish the game with his first move after the break.
So what did he build there? 2 pavilions. Wait.
I mean, he still can support a project, right? He could go for the 12 money.
Wait, why
No,
is he building money?
already
Why is he
has.
building money and not?
I don't know. There's
appeal.
not, yeah, so he thinks there will be another break. So he doesn't. I would go for enclosures anytime. So just to. So this is signaling me he's really he thinks there will be another break. So he would be the one who has to finish it. And he already took the 12 money for conservation projects. So this was my concern, or so he can still support a conservation project because he has 2 workers left, and then take the 12 money and play an animal to the enclosure to end it. But he already had the 12 money, so the 5 money he also has, so he won't get any money for conservation this turn. So
I get 1.
So what did he build? A 2 size and a 1 size, and so he built. Okay.
So that's his 3rd university.
I think if I would expect another round, then I would just go for a big enclosure to be able to play anything which turns out in the middle, maybe even the elephant, just to finish it. But he can't. He had a spot for a 5 size.
Yeah. Which bumps me on my last space, which is going to give me my X back. And then I get 2.
But it's always hard to tell. Yeah?
Oh, he didn't have money to make a donation. You might be right about yellow being sneaky there.
I'm gonna do the association before.
Right, he unassociated there.
Get this guy.
Now he can't support a project because he only has 1 worker left. That's his problem. He wants to support a project right now, which would be really important, but he can't because he only has one worker left. Yeah. And yeah, sure. And the other great option would be the university, but that's the one. The one he is missing on the board, so he can't get this one neither, which would be worth 2 from the board, 1 for his endgame scoring card, and yeah, maybe 1 more for donating. So this is
yeah.
You could do association 5.
Not
go here.
Optimal
last worker and then use the worker
at this point, so he's struggling with his options.
Use it to have 2 and try to go to where you already got. So yeah, you can take the actions independently, so you can receive the worker right now and use it.
Yeah, unfortunately, this grinds the game to a halt here as he's trying to figure out what to do.
So it's looking good for Yuka at this point.
That's true, because if they're going to end that 1 round early, like, you do need to play that 5th round differently based on whether or not we're playing a 6th or not. If you're going for all the area control stuff.
All right, I'm gonna do the.
Yeah, we're gonna be running.
I'm gonna boost this guy.
Yeah.
And then night boost. I'm just gonna play.
Oh, you should feel rushed. Don't listen to them.
Association.
Yep.
I am going to get the Australia.
Yep.
You're already at.
You're already
Yeah, he can't take the partner, so neither because he already put his worker there. So I think something went wrong in this time.
Someone said, "I'm learning so much and I'll never lose a game of Ark Nova again." It's right. I'm gonna crush all the newcomers I teach, and I'll be like, "I learned from the designer." Also, don't keep your money.
I mean, that's true for most Euro games. You want to spend your resources. So
you're right.
If you enter Euro game with lots of resources, you've done something wrong.
Power Grid taught all of us, though, that money is a tiebreaker.
Okay.
There used to be a shirt that said money isn't everything except as a tiebreaker in Power Grid.
Okay. Yeah, you're right.
Like the combo deal.
So he has to settle on build with that's
the problem coming in new into the game here, folks, is that he wants to take an association action, but he can't go to a spot he already had unless he has 2 workers and he only has 1.
Yeah, so you block yourself out of the board actually. So
Coming from people who know to learning it
Exactly. Like if he was trying to learn and we were all playing on Ice Cream Parlor or whatever, it'd be a very different.
So yeah, this is crucial in the end game to
It's good. I mean,
the timing in the last round. Will there be another round or not? And even to set up for the final round. So if we see another break, which we probably will, then it will be Yuka who will finish it with 1 move. And all other players will have 2 left, so you have to be prepared. You don't want your association card in the one spot then. You don't want your animals in the one spot then. So you have to prepare yourself for this.
Wrong card to hand him.
Everybody's building like mad now. Why are people building?
Yeah, because like I
Just to
said,
fill the zoo?
when there is a break, you just push out the last.
Oh,
20
I see what
minutes.
you're saying. Okay.
6, so I'll take a 3 enclosure.
So now it's all about positioning for the last round, and that's why the snake is so great in this setup. It's not always.
Tons of money on it. Money won't be a problem.
Yeah.
Money.
But even in a close game where you have to
That's why I was like, oh, I can play this.
sneak upon the one who is finishing the game because he has a lead, it is super value to have the determination bonus to play another action. And because we play the friendly mode, it is slightly undercosted.
And I'll build an
Because it doesn't come from the card itself, it comes from the solo effect of the card.
I can't believe Dude Imperium's taking this long.
They take a while to take their turn, but as soon as they're done, they're like, and throw the card to the next person.
Yeah, he knew what he wanted to do like 10 minutes ago, so it's... And he is not in a good shape, so it's... Oh, he has more animals. He has more animals.
Why did he build 2 last time? Maybe he didn't, I just missed it.
The clever ability is nice at this point, though.
Okay, so red is really close here.
Clever is really good at this point.
What does clever do?
It allows him to put his cards back in the 1 slot because he's really fair, Michael.
Yeah, Michael's doing really good.
That'll be clever.
I mean, he can put it in his 2 enclosure. It's just about right.
Oh, no, he has a 1.
Sorry.
So what did he stick in the 1? His sponsor?
Sorry.
His sponsor. Okay, so he might think he will need more cards. I wouldn't put sponsors because he wants to break probably himself, and then I would put the cards down probably. But I don't know his hand. Does he even have cards in his hand left? I'm not sure.
Hell no, I ain't got no money.
So the thing is, he now can get his last partner through. I think Australia is still back up there because Blake couldn't take it. He has 2 workers, so he can go there. But most probably another project will be better. Let's see what can Yuka. So he just built the fox, but he cannot release it because this is blocked. Does he have another?
You might not.
No, he cannot do this. This he already had. Partnership with a reptile. He doesn't. No, he can't do this one. Birds he already did. How many herbivores do you see? I see. No, he has 2 herbivores, but it's blocked. So he can't do this. He can't do predators.
There's an animal, you get to keep 1.
So you're keeping the zebra.
America seeded. So no, he cannot support the projects out there. But there is.
Yeah. Okay.
No, he has no science tech neither, so he can't use the one in the middle also. So he doesn't have an option to use. So what he can do is he can get his last partner zoo, giving him 2 more tickets, 2 more conservation points, and leaving him with a gap of 4 points.
He only has 1 conservation as income.
All right, that zebra he got.
Yeah, he only has 1 answer.
There's the who
came from the spotted hyena
who did it?
compound.
Blake just broke.
Break this fine.
Blake just broke. So it's okay.
Blake broke.
It's $5 for the break.
You have to say that 5 times fast. If you do so, you get American citizenship.
Yeah, no.
max we can do is conservation.
All right. Discard hand limit.
Yeah. Okay. I thought you were gonna play.
No.
Yeah.
My hand limit is thin.
How many? Does anyone know how many cards?
This is the game, though, right?
How many?
Because
How many cards does Blake has Yuka in his hand?
Well, I don't know. I can't see his hand from here. But I'm saying, now that everyone has tons of money, the game is going to end. Red's going to build animals, right? Black's going to build animals.
I'm not a big fan of the break from Blake right now, but yeah, he was out of options. So,
but I'm saying it's going to end really quickly at this point.
Yeah.
Because someone's going to build animals, and that's the game, right?
Yeah, like I said, usually Yuka should just play an animal. I don't know if he have cards in hand. I can't see it, and there is no animal in the middle he can play. So, and he only has a 2-size enclosure.
Why can't he play the? Oh, because he doesn't have any room for the elephant.
Yeah, because he didn't build
build enough enclosures.
He built the Herrengedeck.
Yeah, but Black does have the enclosures. Black has a 5.
45.
Yeah, but he. Oh yeah, he has the 5 for the elephant. Ooh, you're right. So that's what I say. Yuka could have played the big enclosure to be able to play the elephant now, right?
You're saying right, and I'm going to say yes, because I am also thinking that exact same strategy.
So Blake can snap up a card, but he didn't took the elephant. What did he just...
He took a conservation project.
Okay.
Oh yeah, who took that cobra?
Jonathan has it. He's in a good shape, but the gap is great. So if
I see that you only got one when you're checking for hand limit.
Conservation points. I gained my X. I gained this right here.
We're good.
Yeah, this looks pretty good.
Income for me. 1, 2, 3.
So we will see a huge comeback from blue right now
31.
with the help of the cobra. But will it be enough? It's really close.
All right, folks, this is the last chance you have to bet on these games, which is only legal nowhere. And don't do it. Dice Out does not recommend it. But here's your last chance to guess right now in chat. Who do you think is going to win? Because this is it. After the first person makes their move, that will give out too much information. So call them out. Will it be Blake, Jonathan, Yuka, or Michael? I keep asking him, and he doesn't know.
I find it interesting that he let the elephant in. He could snap it out. So
Blake, you said get the cobra.
No, I mean Blake. Blake did. It had to snap, and he took the conservation project. Does he have to deny it from anyone? I don't think so.
You get 1 green as well. You do correct?
Yeah,
1 green for red and a 2 enclosure.
The elephant would get him to 5.
You guys know X's.
Income.
And no space to put big animals.
Plus
5 is 24. 25, 26, 27, 28.
So
okay, I'm glad we all agree. The players also. This is the final thing here. Whose turn is it?
it should be Jonathan's turn, I think. Since Blake broke. See, I can say it.
Yeah,
This might be the last time. What y'all think?
it's gonna be done very
Oh
soon.
yeah, no, it's absolutely the
But you have to do it 4 times more.
0 chance we're going.
Or else you're back to Germany with you. I mean, I can't say how to...
Pass the card if we
What are the 3 things again?
Schnippen und schnappen.
Schnippen and schnappen.
Yeah, it's like schnapps. You know schnapps?
I don't drink them, but yes, I know what they are.
So this is the Herrengedeck. When you go to a German pub and order a Herrengedeck, it is a beer and a schnapps. And this is what we call when you build when you have an upgraded build action and build the 3 set of one size enclosure, pavilion, and kiosk. This is a Herrengedeck.
There's a whole underworld of Ark Nova I did not know about.
Alright.
So we see animals.
Play 2 animals.
I don't think he will play his cobra yet, does he? He will do it in the last turn to get the maximum out of it.
10. He goes into this with just touching rock.
Oh,
Extra blue.
more extra turns.
What do you mean by extra turns?
Yeah, the eagle has the same ability of giving him an extra turn. So he plays the eagle now, and he can do another action, which probably will be association for 5 or even more with the many X tokens he has.
I still don't see that he can win.
Can we get a refresh on that Asia, please?
There's none that we all have it.
Oh, that's it. That's
Yeah.
it. Got it.
It's a huge turn though,
23.
and he still has the cobra, and he is doesn't have that much money left, right? But he can get the money. He has the
You're
12
right.
left.
You call this playing
Yeah,
association.
he has the money left from the bonus, so he will probably take 12 money there.
Those are my two.
You're pretty good at this. You want to
Yeah, I'm
join the
actually-
Dice Tower instead of designing games?
He's
What?
gonna finish it right
Wait.
now. But if I had 3, I have a shot.
I'm gonna play association.
What did just Michael?
Association.
He was trying to do something with association.
I'm gonna release the bald eagle.
You can't. That's not there anymore. The release of bald eagle's gone. That's having a bunch of birds, not releasing a bird.
Oh, it seems he messed up something. I don't know.
He was trying to release a
He
bird.
wanted to release the bird, but it's the base conservation
project's gone
project.
because
No,
they-
it's the base conservation project, not the release project. So maybe he was confused by that.
Nobody wanted to release a bird, but that project's gone. It got bumped off earlier.
There's 3.5 hour slug.
Sometimes when a project's gone, you forget about it.
Yeah, the project it was there before, but it got bumped out. We had seen the release bird project, and I think he got confused with the bird.
Well, 100% the Dune Imperium game
Yeah.
just ended because I heard a loud noise, and then the word spice was shouted into my ear.
Spice.
Did you make it?
So
Nice.
they are probably finished now.
Reptile.
No, I'm out. I'm not yet, but I will.
Oh, this.
Stop looking at the other game and get back at it. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, this. He mapped this out and got.
Hey, Scott, isn't that your first win? Hey, Scott.
This, I know, I exactly know this feeling he has right now. It's you had it mapped all out. You are at the end of an exciting match. It's the final. You play for money, and then
I haven't put it yet. I'm trying to decide.
you
which
got.
one to take off.
He played 2 games.
It didn't work out. So you have to pivot at this point. You probably wouldn't even have played the bird at this point if you can't release it right now. So it's. I don't.
right, well,
are they talking about if you can take it back? I'm not sure.
I don't know, but he is completely changing his mind and thinking about things. So while he is, oh, never mind, he's doing a project. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do?
He was supposed to be on a plane at 8 a.m. this morning. He had to change it when he won his ring.
I had to change my flight.
See, he calls them hat. I like that. They are hats.
Even that flight change.
I know, right?
That's pretty good, but not as good as he wanted it to be.
No, it's much worse because he needed the free enclosure. He wants to play 2 more animals in the best. He wanted to take 12 money. He would have gotten another free. The 4-size enclosure would be available again. He has the snake, another 12 money, and so he could play 2 more animals, get another extra turn. With the X tokens, yes, he could support another project, and this could close the gap.
We're really in tune here because that's exactly what I was thinking.
It would close the gap, but the project is gone, and now the plan is messed up, and now everything is different, and I don't know what we will see next.
Well, folks, I don't want to he's about to fall out of his chair in excitement, but before we do that, we heard some exciting news. I'm assuming we're about to hear some exciting news. Let's jump over to Steven.
Thank you, Tom. We have a winner in the Dune Imperium game. And to say that this game was not tight, to say it was not exciting, I was able to watch most of this game. Amazing. Scott Leader triggered endgame by buying a Spice Must Flow. Gets that 1 victory point for 10 victory point. Scott Kushner plays the same or buys the same, another Spice May Flow to get his 10th victory point. This huge battle ensues, and I mean huge. It was won by Alex Shu, who then got 10 victory points, which was a 2 victory point battle. Went to the tiebreaker, and Scott Kushner won it by having the most spice. He had 10 spice at the end of the game, 1 more than Alex Shu. Scott Kushner is the winner. He will be advancing to the final table of the World Series of Board Gaming. What game are they going to play? We'll find out soon. Take it away, Tom and Matthias.
Game?
What?
No, what was the game you played before that?
Oh,
7 Wonders.
Congratulations to Scott. Yes.
That's, I mean, 7 Wonders. is out
Like
for
I
the
said in the
finals.
beginning, I told him how to do it yesterday. Nice. Well done.
What are you, like the guru of all the games?
Yeah, the funny thing is I lost to Scott in the 7 Wonders final. And we played before. So what's it? Okay, so stick back here.
He built his final zoo, partner zoo, which gave him 2. So all he has to do is donate, and that triggers the end of the game.
Yeah. But it's not a great gap, so we will see.
That's true. That's true. He has either
Oh, man,
0
I think-
points or 100, depending on which version of the game you're playing.
It's the same in the end anyway. So
It's 100. Do you want $0? Oh no, I was about to say do you want 0 or 100, but I know you want 0.
it's all about the
we've already heard
difference.
you're
You,
thinking
you
about
only
money.
need 1 point more than your.
According to our
fellow
Arc Nova experts, this is what's called a limp across the finish line.
Very nice.
Oh, this.
So now, okay, so he ended the game there. So now everyone else gets one final
Yes,
turn,
and
then
I-
we reveal final stuff.
For 11, I get a bump, so I'm gonna get one there.
So
Here's 21. Can I get $10 in change?
So-
Put it on there.
He's also building animals. Well, he's not also. He's only built.
Tickets are black.
You did not build animals.
He already did build animals.
Got a bump on that.
So he didn't have enough money for the elephant, right?
Well, he might. He gets pulled from the middle, right?
Didn't he have enough for the elephant?
Wait, what did he do?
Only had 28 money, and he needed. Oh, it's.
I don't think he can win.
Unless somebody's got a nuts.
He doesn't have enough endgame victory points to close that gap.
No, I told you black is not the black player is not in the second place here. But
Well, okay.
but if he had enough money for the elephant, it might. He has 2 final scoring cards though, you know. So what's black up? He. So he can close the gap. He might steal it.
What's he
We
doing
will
here? What action did he choose there?
So here's the project he grabbed instead of the elephant. How many does he have? I thought he was. Oh, there are more cards on the left. That makes sense. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so you can. It's 4, right?
I'm sorry. X's aren't working.
It's hard to see all the icons from here actually, but
So for
it should be 4, right?
It would be
So he's going to build a university and do a project and a donation.
Yeah, that's like 4, 5, 6, 7. And depending on the endgame bonus, another one. I don't know.
So I got the research.
Yeah.
2 more, okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, that's really close.
You scoot over.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's not. What's the other endgame cards?
So I got the. I'll take this.
Yep.
So get 2 reps.
So 2.
Could he get the last university? That would be huge for him.
I think he can. He paid an extra 2. He paid 7.
4.
Oh, wait. Or did he pay 8?
I am gonna donate. I am gonna donate
$10.
$10. Get 10 back.
Put a cube on.
So what could be the?
Get another.
Yellow gets 1 more.
Okay, if he had one more X token for him, and he could go for the university, which would give him 3 more points, 1 for the final scoring, 2 for there. This would be huge. He was missing 1 X token right there
2 more tickets.
for the last university.
So I mean, he might
That would have been huge.
He has.
I think.
end this game.
No.
He doesn't have any points there.
Nope.
Are we passing the
What?
token?
You have 1. Oh, no, you don't have it.
Nope.
Yeah, this has been a really good game. It's really close.
He doesn't have a second. Oh. Okay, yeah, it's
It's
so
okay,
hard.
he'll
It's
be
so
okay.
hard. No, it's so hard to see the symbols from up here. He doesn't have a second research icon, does he? He can't play the Cobra. He took it because Blake didn't, but he can't play it because he doesn't have a second.
You still had to play him, right?
I'll release him, so I'll lose 6 tickets for blue.
45.
He comes out of an enclosure 3, touching rock.
That won't be enough.
I will take.
He doesn't have the second
All right, so
research
we-
icon.
That's that. It's all down to final scoring.
I'll go here. So I'll take 1 ticket because of the rep. And I'll take 4 green points. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'll make a donation.
Just use the $12 that they just gave you.
Perfect. 12 for a donation. And that's it.
Are we doing final scoring?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's right.
Would you like to know a misplay you literally just made?
Yeah.
You use that X.
Yeah, he could have taken the partner zoo instead of the 2 rep.
So
So
instead of taking the 2 rep you took for going here,
yeah.
you get this one.
So what Michael is putting out here is that
They're
Blake-
complaining that they never play the baby board.
yeah,
And that's why they're
that's
doing
right.
poorly.
So
Gotcha.
You see what I'm saying?
No, you like I said, it's so important because you have on the red side of the board, you have a double conservation point on any of those. So if he had one more X token, he could grab the university. That's what I said, and get the 2 extra from the 2 universities. But what he could have done is take a partner zoo.
So it would have been 4 different tickets.
That wasn't that good,
Anyway,
actually.
final
Final
scoring.
score, you want to show your card?
What
Seal
you
the
got?
deal. Favorite zoo on top of it. Nice.
Oh.
So you get 1, 2, 3, 4 for that.
That's a good deal.
And
And
No,
5.
that's
oh,
three.
is that so he's
That's
here.
3.
I think
One, two,
Yuka will
and-
win this.
1, 2, 3 for red.
I have 1 for supporting 3 conservations, and I have 1 for large.
We have a winner.
2.
Say, just,
Wait, you go 1?
For 2.
2.
2 for yellow. And I had only 3 water icons, so only 1 point.
No, I was hoping to be able to
So
No, 0.
Scores.
snap.
So it's 63
So
minus
100.
2 for red.
Well,
I was gonna play that elephant
Yeah,
out
yeah,
of
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
I can't believe I got
3
blocked
minus the
last
lowest
turn.
number.
I was set up to
11 points for you.
get this guy. Which
We have a winner.
Yellow,
Congratulations.
All right, congratulations.
or 0.
Alrighty,
So
folks.
64 minus the lowest.
So that is the end here of this. So we're going to kind of end this stream a little quickly because we have to end a lot of things quickly. We're going to be coming back live. We're going to do a stream of us picking the chips or having them pick the final game. Then we're going to come back and show you the final game. And this time, you're going to, I said you'll see a lot of different people on this stream. That stream you will, okay? Because you don't get to come on that one. Because it can't be Ark Nova again. And it can't be Dune Imperium.
It can be the Ark Nova ring winner though.
It can be. Well,
So-
one of them is going to. Well, there's 2 people who are good at Ark Nova in the final game.
So will we have time that I could teach Scott how to play the final game? Maybe again.
Alrighty. Well, congratulations, everybody. And we were going to get going here. We'll be back in just a bit. So until next time, I'm Tom Vasel,
I'm Matthias Wigge.
and you're here at the World Series of Board Gaming 2023.